and welcome to another riveting episode of Rock, Paper, Critical Failure. I am your dungeon master, SniperGuy. I am joined this week, as I always am, by our wonderful players, Sandwich.
Oh, you never do me first. Hello.
Sarksus.
Hi.
TheKoolEagle.
Yo.
Waffles.
That's me.
And Tynanator.
It's your boy.
Outstanding. When last we left off, our players were deep in the Van Thamper Villa, or rather high up in the Van Thamper Villa, having now explored the basement, murdered the Duke, Thalmara Van Thamper, and have come back up to the top, where they have taken prisoner Thirstwell Van Thamper, the son, and are now basically looting the villa. So.
Okay. Murder, looting.
No.
It was self-defense, and
look, I kept the same amount of
eminent
weights
domain
in her chest that we took out, so it's all fine.
It's an
No looting by
investigation.
volume.
Nobody was down there anymore. Nobody owned that stuff.
Thank you so much to all of our subscribers. Thank you, Cranky Old Nerd, who just subscribed. Fantastic. And thank you, KoolEagle, for subscribing earlier.
Yes.
Outstanding. I will also note...
That was a bribe.
Oh,
that was a bribe.
Oh, okay. You get 10 XP.
Oh.
We're on a milestone system, so it doesn't matter. But 10 XP. Tynanator, thank you as well for that subscription. I will also point out to everybody that we are we are on Anchor. We are on YouTube. Please subscribe, like, all those things. You can find more information down below the video. So, players, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go home and take a long rest.
8 hours?
So, I mean, well, we have who was going to bring Thirstwell here to the guard?
Probably you.
I could
okay.
use some assistance, but I think my relationship with Captain Zaj, I should.
Do you think he's gonna like hurt you? Look at him. Look at him.
I don't trust these cultist types. You can't go by looks alone. Do you remember when I hit that old lady earlier, and then I almost died?
Yes, I do remember that. That was kind of you were on fire for a little bit. It was quite amusing.
Thirstwell pipes up and says, "You hit an old lady?"
Oh my god, please don't do this to him.
We killed your mom again.
Urist.
Remember?
Urist,
My mom wasn't an old lady. Oh.
Was she not?
Urist, do you
How
have a
old was your
spare
mother?
bone?
He was an old lady, yeah. He's just defensive.
All right, but yeah, I'll come along. I'll keep him in line. I think he fears me.
I will say in general, you believe that all of you do know that your Flaming Fist badges that you have, when you have completed, in order to get paid, you all need to turn those in. So you can go one at a time. You can all go together, up to you. But if you want to get paid, you got to do that.
Do we even know how much we're getting paid?
I believe you were offered 500 gold apiece.
It's not very much.
500 gold per cultist head. That's what I talked him into.
500 gold is a lot of money.
I have way more money than that.
Don't worry, you guys have a lawyer with you. We're getting more money.
We do need to rest though.
I do. For sure.
I also
for
need
sure.
to rest.
Well, why don't we drop this guy off and then we can call it an early night. Get a little snooze. Get a
What
little
time
booze.
is it?
I'm going to have to make a stop at the temple, the High House of Wonders.
It's like late afternoon, getting to be evening at this point. Like the sun seems to be on its way down.
Bedtime.
Yeah.
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
Wow,
Thank you, Zombie Lazarus, for that subscription.
so much going on.
All right, so
Okay, well, yeah. Let's get out of here. I guess we'll bring Thirstwell and meet up, and then do stuff at the regular place. I do like that place. We also have these
The
hostages.
Waffle House.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Waffle House.
If
Good
you all would
sausage.
like to hand in your badges, I could collect our payment and bring it to you in the morning. If you'd
Okay.
if you'd like to skip a visit to the Flaming Fist headquarters.
I would very much like that. And I hand him my badge.
All right, Percy takes it.
Sure.
I gotta
Mostly
go.
because I know you're not going to steal from me.
I gotta go talk to Zodge later anyway. I'll keep it.
Fair enough, Mr. Truth. Thank you, Dahlia. I appreciate it.
Zombie Lazarus, thank you so much for that. Incredible.
All right, then. So, tomorrow morning at the Balfour House?
Sounds
Yeah.
as good a place as
Sounds
any.
good.
Sounds great.
Let's go turn this guy in, Percy.
Let's
Very
go
good.
take a nap, Hermes,
So
Hell
I'll
Not
also
together.
give my
in separate beds.
I don't sleep.
Whatever, I know.
who so I don't remember who were these hostages that we found at the top.
They're just random people, I think.
Okay.
Wait, are we on the map again? Because I'm still looking at the High House of Wonders.
Those two people are, I believe, unconscious, or were
Okay.
they speaking?
Okay. So we're not
They were
sure.
speaking.
They were speaking.
They might be unconscious now.
Yeah,
Based
when was
on
the last time they ate?
They walked down with
based
me.
on everything else you guys do, it's very
Let's
possible.
roll for
that-
blood sugar.
I'm still on the High House of Wonders. by
I
the
don't
way.
think you have you've done anything to like speak with them or convince them, like or like you haven't gotten their names or anything. You just freed these
Okay.
people.
Okay. Well, I'll ask them. Do you have any place to go? Do you need help getting anywhere?
Do you need a lawyer?
So both of them explained that basically they were just like they were wandering at night and were like talking, like they were separate and they don't know each other, but they were wandering by themselves, and during that wandering they like felt somebody club them in the back of the head, and they woke up here and have been tortured by imps the whole time. So they do have homes and friends and things that they can go to, but they just want to get out of here and make sure that that's not going to happen again.
Okay. Well, how about this? You
Shouldn't
go
happen
with
again.
the bird and the dwarf and explain what these people have done to you, and we'll make sure that they don't do that again to anyone again.
Well, they're all dead except for this guy.
Yeah, well, this guy is not so good.
I mean, he's gonna be dead soon too. I mean, I've seen Zodge at the executions.
All the
Nice.
better.
But anyways, well, I mean, having some eyewitnesses is a good idea. So we if we can take them.
They
Do we have any
nod.
other evidence that might be helpful here in presenting our case? I do have these cultist masks that we've collected.
Don't give them the gold ones though.
We have her journal written in Draconic or Infernal, Abyssal, whatever. But that's just like the regular business
Yeah,
stuff, I think. Actually,
Yep, that's all just businessy things.
it was on the up and up, surprisingly.
we've got these pipes, but I'm keeping these. Joke's on
All
you.
right, that's fine.
There at this point, Thirstwell pipes up and says, "I'll tell everything that went on. I was abused."
You know what, Thirstwell, that might actually be in your best interest, perhaps.
Wait,
Go.
Thirstwell, you summon imps, right?
No,
So you like torture these people with imps and try to kill me like at least 4 times, and you owe me 1,000 gold, you bastard.
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Oh man, you're lucky that I'm all out of melting people spells today.
That's a spell. Do you know a spell that melts people?
He does. I saw it.
Yeah, he's right. You're quite fortunate.
I do it a lot. I melted Thavian. Is it
Hair trigger
Thavian?
on this one.
Thavius?
Thavius.
Thavius.
Sorry.
Rhea corrects you and
Right.
says,
Yeah.
Thavius.
Yeah, whatever.
You melted
like-
Thavius.
More like puddle.
And she just kind of looks down and is like,
Oh, jeez.
Ugh. Anyway, sorry, that was rude.
Yes.
You owe me 1,000 gold, and I'll see you in court. If you're alive in like a week.
1,000 gold for, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Very well. Let's go.
Let's
Yes.
go.
All
Yeah,
right.
we
Let's
go.
go.
All right.
I'm
So who's going to see Zodge?
Percy and Urist.
Percy and
Yes.
Urist. And then where is everybody else going? Sin's going to his High House of Wonders.
Yes.
And then Hermes and Dahlia.
Dahlia has already left and started walking to Hermes' office.
Great.
And I will go catch up, I suppose.
Okay, so so Sin, Dahlia, and Hermes head off on their own, and then the two of you, with the two former prisoners and the tied up Thirstwell and Rhea is accompanying you, head off into the streets of Baldur's Gate. You make it about like 4 blocks before you encounter a patrol of guards, because you are in the high district. The sun's going down, and they look at you, and they kind of head over and say, one of them pipes up and says, "Oi, none of you riffraff here. It's lights out. You got to go back down to the lower city." And at this point, Thirstwell pipes up and says, "Help! Help! I'm a noble and I'm being kidnapped!"
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Urist will gag him, and say,
the guards draw their swords.
No worries. This is important business, and I flash him my badge.
I'll do the same, I guess.
Give me a
Yeah,
persuasion
there.
check, please, both of you.
Oh man, I'm great at these.
Persuasion. Yes.
Wait, how is?
Wait, it's Percy and I thought we're going.
Yeah,
Was-
how is?
Oh,
This
I'm
is-
sorry. I'm sorry.
Are we not walking together to the gate to the lower
I thought
city?
that was the situation.
I thought you guys were all separate.
Is it
Okay.
one of those
I-
things where you say, "Okay, see ya," and then you both realize you're walking in the same direction?
Is
So
it
you just
that
gotta-
awkward?
Very
We're
awkward.
doing because we're all going to the same place. I thought we were all walking together and then splitting at the gate, but
Gotcha.
okay.
I rolled a
apologize.
19 for the persuasion to the guards.
Okay, and
Wow.
Percy?
Oh, you want me to roll that too?
Yeah, you're standing there.
I am.
How
Sorry, I was
persuasive do you look?
pretty persuasive. I didn't have my character sheet open.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, I'm not good at this.
You're
Yeah,
No.
you-
4.
How would you?
Wow.
Is
All
that
right.
bad? I
So
didn't say anything.
the
Yeah.
guard, one of the guards, like walks up, and they're still holding their swords out, and they kind of warily look at the badge, and one of them reaches out and kind of turns it over and sees Zaj's name, and the head guard says, Flaming Fist, eh?"
Yes, this is a prisoner on behalf of Zaj. We need to bring him in.
No, they're lying. They took me
he's
prisoner.
gay.
They
I gagged
killed
him.
my mother. Oh, right.
Yeah.
One of them looks over and says, this seems like you're in a sticky situation here.
Who are
Does
you
it?
referring to? Us or this
Mm,
gentleman?
Just about everybody. I'll tell you what. It's almost it's almost time to go. He seems annoying, pointing at Thirstwell. But
Bit of
so
handful.
does he, pointing at Percival.
Yes.
So I'll tell you what, me and the boys here, we're just about to change shifts, and I'm sure none of us want to deal with any of this, so how about you give us some drinking money for our evening, and we'll let this slide. I'd say about 10 gold should do it, don't you think, boys? And they all
You
say, "Oh
boys
yeah,
drinkers?"
yeah, boss." Mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm.
You boys enjoy a good drink, eh?
One of the bags says, "Aye."
I'm elbowing Urist.
Well, you don't want to drink into the swill around here. I'll tell you that much right now. It's not worth it's not worth the gold. It's not worth my gold. Okay. Now, if you want something, and while I'm still like holding the gag behind him, I like get my keg off my back. Like maybe I like kick Thirstwell in like the back. of the
Thirstwell's
knee to
like
get him
at this
down on
point
his knees.
trying to run away and it's not working. He's just like he keeps like going to bolt and you're just like nope.
Yeah, so I kick it off and I'm say, have yourself a little bit of Chasmbrew ale on the house. Free.
They all look at it and like one of them reaches out and like pulls out like a little tin cup and takes like a little sip and then looks at the rest of them, goes, yeah, well, that's not okay. And at this point they all pull out like canteens.
Get him growlers.
Yeah, like basically, and like some of them pour out like a little bit of water, and they just take turns filling up their canteens out of the keg. And then they all like clink and toast to you and say, "Now, sun's going down. You get out of here."
Yep, that's the plan. Dropping
Already
them off, and
gone.
we're going.
And like one of them makes like an exaggerated like fake bow toward Thirstwell, who's just sobbing into his blindfold or his gag mouth.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
Easy peasy.
So at this point, like you encounter a few more guards as you guys head back to Zaj's place, but at this point it's pretty late and people are mostly just like, now that he's gagged, they're just like, oh, whatever, it's a prisoner, and then like they ask to see your badges, you show the badges, you move on. They've got other things to do. It's shift change time. So you make it all the way back to Zaj's little setup, where he's like commandeered a house. As we talked about previously, and is down on the first floor. But let's go over to Hermes and Dahlia. I don't. Oh man, now I'm doing it. You have head back over to Hermes's place, and you guys are just going to sleep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do, or just straight to bed and then
Before I go
Oh.
to sleep.
all full house in the morning?
I'm going to.
Play your pipes for an hour.
I might want to stop at a outfitters if I have time to do that.
Sure, you could do that. Absolutely.
I just want to get some ranger looking gear.
Ranger, some like outdoorsman leathers kind of things.
Yeah, but I don't want actual leather, so
Right, just like functional clothing for the
Yeah.
outdoors.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want it like custom made and nice, or do you want to just buy like used stuff that you think might fit you?
Sure, I will have it custom made. How long is this going to take? Because
The shop you have stopped into says that they can do. Are you doing this in the upper city or the lower city?
well, since it's almost dark, I need to get out of the upper city, right?
I mean, I would say you have enough time to
When
drop
am I
off
gonna
an
get back
order
to the upper city? I think to myself,
in the morning.
they're just gonna let me through without a badge.
And anybody can go to the upper city in the morning, like during
Okay.
the day.
Fine, the upper city then.
Okay, so it's a fairly upscale establishment that takes orders like this, and so they kind of estimate they're going to make you a just like a normal like pants, shirt, coat, and a little traveling cape cloak kind of thing that all looks like it would fit in well just on the road, out in the wilderness, that kind of stuff, kind of light greens and dark greens, that sort of thing. And it's gonna run you, if you want them to get it done overnight, which is a little bit of a rush job for them, they can do it for 8 silver.
Okay.
Okay, so you pay them.
Yep.
Give a deal for
That's-
custom work.
That's
Mhm.
pennies.
I mean, it's not.
I don't care.
but-
You said it. We're moving on. Anyway, the little
Uh,
devil's advocate's not actually in the shop, so here we go.
I'm just saying, silver is
8
worth a lot of
silver
money.
it is.
Demon's advocate.
Wait.
Damn it!
Nice callback.
All
Shouldn't
right,
even be here.
Hermes,
We're
you're
all
just
doing
heading
it.
straight to bed.
No, I just realized I'm fucking rich. I forgot. Forgot about all this sweet money I made. I'm gonna go to the temple of Tyr.
Okay.
Pennies.
I'm gotta, I'm trying to get more on this faith train game here. See, what I've been missing out on. See if I can make a turn in my life. It's getting kind of shitty. So I'm gonna drop. Oof, this is a lot of money. I'm gonna drop 2 platinum pieces into the offertory box
Okay.
or whatever.
They like
That's
you.
like a lot of money, right?
You you drop the first one in and it like clinks kind of loud, and you see like one of the little monks that's over in there like kind of turn and look at you and like to nod and say thank you, and then realize it's you, and then kind of like raises an eyebrow and looks at you.
And I give him like a. And then I like make a big show as I pull out the next piece. waving at him.
He faints just on the ground.
Oh no. I guess I'll go over and see if he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He wakes up. He's just like,
Medicine
"Hi,
check.
you're Hermes, yes?
Last I checked.
That doesn't seem like you.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I don't know. You know. Yep. Bye.
And then you just leave.
I was gonna go fuck with the guy that has the boat bar, but he'll probably kill me if I go alone without any spells. So yeah, I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
I'll wait till Urist is awake. Yeah.
I was just gonna be like, we
Smart.
killed your mom, dumbass.
Write it on your hand and just go up against the window.
Then run.
Just go away.
All right. So Hermes heads to bed. Dahlia, you put in your order. You head home. Head to bed. Sin.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
before I go to bed, I need a few more bakery items.
Okay.
Like eggs and yeast, for example.
Sure. You just want
So
to.
I also go somewhere to buy that stuff.
What exactly?
Maybe some colorful sprinkles too.
What exactly are you wanting to buy?
I just said I want to buy some colorful sprinkles, or not colorful. I'll make them colorful.
Okay.
And then I want some yeast.
That's how you save money, right? You just buy like brown sprinkles
White
on
sprinkles.
like discount.
White sprinkles. Why are the brown ones discounted?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes. It can be any color.
Yes, just some bland sprinkles.
Somebody's
Plain
just selling
sprinkles.
all color sprinkles, and they're just brown and black, and just.
And white, yeah. That's just
Because they put all the
Yeah.
It's all monotone.
all the dye into one batch. I want some yeast because I already found flour and sugar. Correct? Yes.
Uh huh.
But I want some yeast and I want some eggs. And I'm assuming I can find milk as we go along. Cows and goats and whatnot.
Let's say.
Can I
if
buy a
you-
goat?
If you wanna, you can buy a goat. I'm sure. That might
Buy
be hard
a
to find
goat.
in the city,
Goat.
but we can get you a goat. You can track
Hermes
down a
comes back
goat
to his
if you need a
office and there's
goat.
Just a goat eating all of
Well-
his files.
I kind of want a goat because I kind of would like to have milk available to me.
Hey, what? Let's say that you can buy a baker's kit.
Okay.
That has the basic stuff you need in it.
Okay.
And including the flour and sugar that you already have, you can leave those parts out of your baker's kit, and it will cost you about 6 silver to get the rest of the ingredients.
Okay.
All right, so you stock up on goods.
And I inquire where I might find a goat. I know I probably won't find one here, but what'd you say? 6?
Yeah, 6 silver. Give me an investigation check for a goat.
To ask someone about a goat?
To ask somebody who might know about a goat.
I'll ask everybody until I find somebody.
Yes.
I
Strap
need a
in,
goat.
everyone.
I need a goat.
I'm
I need
gonna
a goat.
ask somebody
Okay,
else.
give me
Is this doorknob goat?
Yes.
advantage on if you're gonna just start asking randos on the street.
Fine. I'm bad at investigation.
Oh, that's a 5 and a 4.
Why would you do this?
So one person stops and
How
says,
about this? Survival, because goats, I need this goat to
"That would be you
survive.
hunting a goat in the wilderness."
Bad
I'm gonna
ass.
hunt a goat and not kill it.
So I'll say somebody stops and speaks to you and says, "Oh, I know where you could buy a goat. Unfortunately, they're outside the walls."
Which direction?
I've got a brother. He lives in the outer city, along the south side, but they're not letting anybody in or out. But he's got a little farm over there. He's got some
Do
goats.
I recall if the south side is near, towards Candlekeep?
Yes, Candlekeep is to the south.
There you
Okay.
go.
Wonderful. Thank you. What is your name?
Oh, me? My name's Paul.
All right. And what's your brother's name?
My brother's name is Chaz.
Jazz. Great. Can you write me a little note that you told me to go to his farm to acquire a goat?
I don't have any
Can you
parchment on me.
I give him a piece of paper.
Did you just check to see if you have a piece of paper, or are you making that up?
I have a book. Great. Write it in the leaf of this book.
Well,
That we're taking to Candlekeep?
I have another book. We have
you
another
just don't
book,
know
right?
you're going to Candlekeep.
We discussed it. Because you said that the person at Candlekeep wants the box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
I meant to take
Yeah.
that box
I
from
forgot
Dahlia.
about that.
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah,
we
you
know
are going to
that-
go to Candlekeep. Never mind.
Yeah, Sniper.
Well,
I'm-
fine. Write
Excuse
it
me?
on the back of my hand. I don't care.
He says, "Oh, I'll do my best."
Can you call him, throw some smoke signals or something?
What?
My question is he gonna be like, what the heck are you doing here wanting a goat for me if I
Look,
just show
look,
up?
I don't know you. How about you give me a gold,
I'm gonna give your brother a gold for a freaking
and I'll give
goat.
you a recommendation.
You already did give me a recommendation. So
Oh.
I'll keep my gold and I'll see you later. Bye.
Very well.
Okay, I'm going to sleep now.
Goodbye, crazy lady. He
I'm the
walks
crazy
off.
one who came up to me and said, I know where a goat is.
Well, you were just
Why
walking around
everyone
town,
hate me?
just going, goat, goat.
I was
Any
not.
goats around here?
I'm much more elegant than that.
Help an old woman find a goat?
Yes, jeez.
Sin, you have arrived at the temple, the High House of Wonders, the Temple of Gond.
Excellent.
What would you like to do?
I will require some materials, and this time I can pay for them. So I guess I'll have to figure out where I should go. What I'm trying to do is I want to modify my magical light crossbow to be a little heavier, add a little more
Okay.
firepower.
What do you have a mechanical thing you're doing for doing this?
No, I'm basically doing a flavor thing to make my light crossbow a heavy crossbow.
Oh, okay. A heavy crossbow is not. It's not just that it weighs more. It
I
has.
know. I mean, the
yeah.
firepower is heavier.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
It is bigger and less wieldy, and has
Yeah.
a better strength of like cords and things that will launch the bolts. So
Right.
yeah, you could certainly spend some time doing that. It's probably going to take you like all night to modify it in that way.
It should take some. I do need to rest.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
You could definitely like get started on it and just spend some of the time if you wanted to do.
Yeah, I'll get started on it.
Okay. I'm gonna say that they're going to. So the cleric who spoke to you last time, Kurta, meets you and comes up and speaks with you, and tells you that they do have materials. They do ask that you make a small donation in order to take the materials.
Sure.
For the ones you need for the entire project, it looks like it's gonna cost about 25 gold.
That makes sense. All right, I'll give them the 25.
Okay. So yeah, now you have an assortment of little gears and wires and various little metal bits and pieces that you can then use to modify your crossbow.
Great. So, all right. So yeah, I'll get started on that. Take apart the casing, remove the flamethrower that I don't use anymore, and I'll get to work.
Okay. So you spend a little bit of time doing that. Give me let's just say an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh shoot, 6.
Okay, so you don't get a lot done. If there's 10 steps, you got one of the steps done.
Okay.
This evening. And so But then you get some rest and are well rested in the morning. Meanwhile, that same evening, over at Zodge's place, Sandwich, sorry, my brain is not working. Percival and Urist, along with the 2 freed prisoners, Rhea and the captured Thirstwell, are dragged inside this building, and Zodge looks up and says, "Ah, my favorite deputies, what have you gotten into this time?"
Cleansing the city.
That I'm a little worried.
That is a bit of an exaggeration, but I think you will find that the parameters of your mission have been met.
Your deputies have performed admirably. And the
Very good.
threat of the Dead 3 cult is no longer plaguing Baldur's Gate.
Oh, very good, very good. We've heard that over the past night or so that things have calmed down a little bit, but I haven't really heard why. So, tell me, explain. At this point, like, Thirstwell's like, and he says, "And shut him up. We'll get to him in a minute."
Yeah, I hold the gag tighter, yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah."
Now, we first tracked the Dead 3 to a hidden lair underneath the bathhouse. If you send some of your guardsmen there, you'll find a secret passage in the northern massage room.
Which bathhouse?
Sniper, which bathhouse?
You can tell.
The
It's
one we went to.
the one you went to, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever got like a name for it, but
I
you
don't
can give him
remember.
directions to it. For
Percy
sure.
would remember, but I do not. Now, the owners.
He says,
of that-
"Oh, the naked halfling. Yes, I know that one."
Now, let me say, the employees who worked the bathhouse, number one, they were exceptional.
Jail.
And number
Especially
two,
Right to jail.
no, they were not involved. They
Oh.
did not seem to know anything about what was going on underneath there.
Are you sure? Did you interrogate them?
I
We
did.
This one here, he
Give me
nary a soul escapes his eye without being interrogated.
Urist, give me a persuasion check.
All right. Persuasion's always hard to find.
He did interrogate the hell out of Jabaz.
Jabaz was very scared for his life. A 16.
Very nice. Yeah. So he says, "Okay, all right, good. So that don't prosecute the people that work there. Good. Yes. Then what?"
Well, it turns out the Dead 3, they were having a bit of a squabble down there. That hence the 3, right?
Mhm.
The 3 different gods. But that bathhouse was owned by the Van Thampa.
But they were working together. They do that.
They were.
Okay.
They were, but conflict. We discovered that the noble Van Thampa house was behind this cult activity.
The Duke.
The Duke. Now, this might be.
He like steeples his hands like
I understand that you might be reluctant to get involved in these noble affairs, but if you investigate the Van Thampa Manor, you will find, again, believe it or not, a secret passage in the cellar. And underneath, same story as the first, a cultist lair.
So they had a cultist lair in the bathhouse and in the Van
The
Thampa villa.
bathhouse. A second one in the Van Thampa villa.
How did you get access to the villa?
It was very easy. We just scaled the wall in the back. The guards never showed up. It was amazing.
Give me a
Yeah, it was the
give me a
damnedest-
deception check, please, Urist.
This is
That's
all.
not
Like, this is
It's all
Urist saying.
true.
Yeah, exactly how it went for Urist.
I think I told you that we murdered all the guards.
I guess it's not. Yeah, for Urist, it's not.
22.
Okay, great.
Going great.
And yeah, I do think that Hermes did share that information. That
I wanted Urist to give me a pat on the back.
okay, good. Yes, some infiltration, and then you found evidence, which is very legal in Baldur's Gate. So,
After the fact.
after the fact.
Nevada.
Now, these badges are judge, jury, and executioner, correct?
Basically.
Perfect.
Pretty much.
All right,
That's
continue,
how the
Percy.
Fist handles things.
So
Now-
let me get this straight. So the Van Thampers were heading up these cults.
That's correct.
Okay. How were they funding them?
So are you familiar with the Van Thampa boys? The three sons of the clan.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Now Mortlock, we ran into him in the bathhouse.
He's dead now, I presume.
Yes.
Give me a deception check, please. Urist.
Yeah,
Look,
you gotta be
only Hermes and I know this, that he is not dead. Or did we share that? I don't remember.
I don't think you told people that you killed him.
It was never made clear.
Well, that was the
You
setup.
didn't kill him.
We did not. 20.
Yeah, he says, okay, great.
Wait, so what did you said he was dead?
Yeah, I said he's dead.
Oh boy.
He's fine, yeah.
Okay. Now after that, we went to interview the second Van Thampa boy, the favorite son. He runs that bar on the boat down in the harbor.
Amric, I've heard of him.
Amric Van Thampa, that's correct.
He's dead
Now-
too.
He is not dead yet.
Is not not dead yet.
Oh, he's
is
not?
one way to put it.
Where is he?
Last we saw him, we actually, believe it or not, avoided conflict with this gentleman for the moment. Last we saw him, he was at his establishment.
All right, and you're sure he was involved?
He's the money man. We have not quite found the evidence of that, but it is his business.
Well, how do you know he's the money man?
Look, all of these Van Thampers, they all seem pretty evil.
Trying to remember how I know
Pretty
that.
terrible.
At this point, Rhea pipes up and says, I interrogated him.
Oh, right. She did.
Which is true. That's what happened. And she says, I investigated him with the rest of them and demanded he tell me, and he did, that he was involved and told us that his family was involved. And the Duke says, good enough for me! And like motions to some people and like writes up a little writ of arrest and hands it to them. Says, all right, we'll deal with Amric. And then what?
Well, now I think it might be time to introduce our guest of honor here. Percy removes the gag. He says, Captain Zarge, Thirstwell Van Thampa.
He goes, help! I've been kidnapped! I'm so glad to see you! These ruffians came into my home and abused me!
I mean, he's not wrong.
I was taken prisoner by my mother!
Is that your story now?
She locked me in my room and tortured me with imps.
That's true. That house was crawling with imps. I will say, if you send your guard there, tell them to be very wary. Imps hiding in barrels and urns and chimneys.
Percival's pissed.
Thirstwell's just nodding. Yes, that my mother used to torture me.
Now,
I'm pretty sure he's actually the one who controls the imp.
And then he like tries to interrupt you, and then they came in and attacked me.
Time for the mute button. Put the gag back on.
No,
Yeah.
whether Thirstwell wants to admit to it or not, he was involved with this whole affair. On our way over here, he informed us that he was willing to inform on the rest of his family. So we'll see if he holds true to that. I told him it was his best bet at leniency. Now, underneath the Van Thampa house, as I said, we found the hidden passage. More cultist nonsense. Teaming with it. And at the
secret doors. There's secret doors everywhere.
Be very thorough when you go down there. Anytime you think you found a dead end, at least 2 secret doors are somewhere in that room.
He nods and says, all right, we'll send, you said there were no guards, so we'll send some people to investigate.
Yeah, strangely no guards.
If everything holds out, you'll get your payment.
Can I sketch him a map of like the secret entrances?
Sure. Yeah, he'll give you a little thing of paper and let you kind of point out
Right,
things
so
to him.
I kind of.
All right,
that
so they were funding a whole cult, and the Van Thampers, their trading stuff, as far as we know, haven't been like, you don't hear about them being a fabulously wealthy family despite being a duke. So where were they getting the money?
Hold on. Pause. Sniper, do we know that?
You could
Should I know
suss it
that?
out.
You could also raise the point that it doesn't matter where they were getting the money to fund any of it because the Duke's dead. So
I will
literally,
point out that some of the money that came to you, if you recall, got taken away from you.
Oh yes, the dragon cult people.
Oh, stealing shit.
Who can
don't
remind me more about them? They were a Bahamut
yes,
No.
cult?
Yep.
No?
not Tiamat,
Tiamat.
definitely
Tiamat.
Bahamut.
Tiamat.
Tiamat, yeah.
Shut up.
They threatened to mega flare
Is
us.
Bahamut a D&D thing? I don't
I think,
Dragon
I
Eye.
think they are actually. But
I don't know. I'm playing too much Final Fantasy.
Looking
Yeah.
it up now. Apparently, yes, Bahamut is in. He's a lawful good dragon.
yes,
So probably not him.
They're stealing shit.
Captain Zaj, much remains unclear about the details of this demonic plot, but we did at one point encounter a second, possibly related cult.
dragon cult.
Dragon.
A dragon cult, like the Tiamat assholes.
Yes.
Are you familiar with them?
Oh,
They took my
occasionally.
ale.
We've had some reports, some people with curved daggers, and it's the whole thing.
Well, I will say you might want to have a second batch of deputies on call in case they sort of fill in the void left here. But now that cult of Tiamat did come knocking when we were trying to abscond from the bathhouse layer.
Yes. They had loot at the bathhouse layer, you see, and we were going to take it to you as evidence, obviously.
Obviously.
And then these Tiamat assholes, they showed up and they demanded it to be theirs, and we were already kind of beaten up, so we couldn't really take them on.
They claimed it was a horde and claimed ownership to it. So dragons typically might have the sort of wealth needed to fund such an operation.
He just nods and says, "Okay, all right. Well, we'll keep an eye out. But did you kill any of them?"
We did not.
No, fortunately, I would have loved to, but I was already we were already pretty beaten and broken.
Yeah,
from-
Captain Saj, I must say,
Yeah.
this was... Yeah, we were in pretty rough shape. I myself have had at least 2 concussions in the last 48 hours.
super bad for you.
Very good, very good.
This is my 4th coat.
He stands up and he just sort of slaps your shoulder, which like hurts, like real bad. And he says, it builds character, my boy. It builds character. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send some people over. I might even accompany them. And we're gonna head over and check out the villa, as you've said. Make sure everything is in order. If it is as you said, we'll find you and you'll get your reward. I'll take those badges now.
Sure.
Yeah.
No further need of them.
He takes them.
His
That's
mind as well as-
everybody's badge, right?
I have
I don't.
mine.
Hermes still has his.
Okay. So he
And I think, Sen, did you keep yours?
No, I gave it to you.
Okay.
okay. So he counts and says like, okay. So I'm missing one.
Yeah, Mr. Hermes Truth, the lawyer, he said he had business with you later, so I would
Very
expect
good. Very
a
good.
visit from him.
Where can I find you in the morning?
We'll be at the Waffle House.
Oh, I know it well.
I fucking hate that.
On
I
the-
hate that.
Our regular table.
I'm sorry, guys. I know that it's fun, but I fucking hate that.
The Waffle House.
He says, yes. Moon's over the Sausage Coast. It's my favorite. I'll see you there in the morning, and I'll bring your gold if everything's well, and if it's not well, then I'll bring some guards to take you to jail. Fair?
Fair enough.
Uh,
We also have here these 2 witnesses.
Oh, excellent. Hello. And they're like, hi.
I'm sure they would be happy to provide you with some information on how we found them in cages in the top tower of the Van Thampa estate.
The girl just says,
we didn't
I was
ask."
tortured by imps, like a lot.
Yeah. Did you ever see this guy? Was he ever there?
What?
Who what?
What?
I point at Thirstwell. I'm like, was he ever up there with the imps?
See if they. I don't recall. We were being stung a lot.
That's fair. All right. Anyways, they
Also-
can back up everything else that we've said.
Also, send some guardsmen over to interview a certain Clem Jasso, a noble who we found captured in the bathhouse. as well as, and then the name of that lady that we rescued from the Van Thamper basement, whose name I can't remember. I didn't write it down.
Satine Thien Hune.
That's what Percy said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so go and interview them. I'm sure they'll also.
Satir Theon Hune.
I got one other one. We had a little bit of an imp assassination attempt along with another person, Lucretia Bilber, I think is what Hermes said her name was.
He just goes, "Oh no, I'm not touching that one."
Oh,
That did seem like more of a personal issue than.
But
No.
with the imps and everything else involved.
Look, but between you and me, she's awful. I don't want to get anywhere. She's very litigious.
That's fair. That's fair. I just figured I'd mention it.
No. All right. So we'll see you in the morning.
Looking forward to it.
Very good. So you guys head out, and you see him start like gathering up various Flaming Fist people who were on guard and setting out toward the upper city.
Hey,
That went pretty well.
I believe it did. You wouldn't happen to have anywhere I could crash tonight, would you?
Oh, you don't have like a fancy like office or something? I figured all you detective types had that.
Rhea leans down and says, "Yes, me too."
I'm from out of town.
Right. Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of you guys.
Oh no.
I was gonna say that
Montage.
Hermes made it clear that I guess Percy could stay at his place since he stayed there before.
Did he?
I mean, sure, why not? You don't take up a
You
lot of
made
room.
a nest on the couch.
Yeah, you made a nest on the couch.
That's true. I do have my nest there.
Instead, Urist takes you by the arm and takes you to the closest, dankiest dwarven bar available.
I can maybe tell you what that would be. Hold on. Let me check real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't remember the one that we came up with before, which was what was it? This is terrible.
It was
Not
the
that.
I can't remember or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That was the
You are closest to a restaurant named the Smiling Boar.
Yeah, I'll take him to the Smiling Boar.
So are you
That's
telling
probably
us
fine.
that like you have somewhere we can sleep and then we just walk into a bar?
Pretty much
It just kind of gets swept along.
we're gonna get there eventually.
This this is actually like mostly a restaurant, but they do serve ale and stuff. And they have I don't know if they have rooms, but they do have primarily
Back alley.
breakfast foods. They're way into breakfast foods.
I'm already starting my sausage. Like I gotta get the bacon and the sausage.
Okay.
The first layer has to set now, Percy. It's very important for the second
all
layer
right.
tomorrow at the Waffle House.
All right,
Okay.
Percy's kind of going along with it.
All right, so at this point, like Rhea's digging in. She's just like, I'm very hungry. I don't care. So you guys order food. You have a good old night. You do end up buying a room. Do you all want to share a room, or would you like separate rooms?
I think we should share. It's funnier.
Yeah. No, I absolutely did one room. I'm like, okay, room for everybody.
Based on how much Urist eats, plus a room for all of you, and they like bring in a cot to accommodate everybody. It's going to be 1 gold piece for your entire night.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, I forgot I have money now, so I actually need to like write that down. This is the first time
Yeah.
I've had it. What do I have? 500? Well, no, I guess I have 1,500
Ow,
until
Guys
I
are-
give the rest of it away.
loaded.
No, he hasn't.
Well-
He hasn't given us the gold yet. He's gonna give it to us tomorrow.
Oh, is that what he said? Then I have no
Yep,
gold.
yep. You don't have any. He has not given you any gold pieces yet.
Don't
We
worry.
erase this
Urist
1,500?
has a lovely pouch full of 117 gold, so we're all good.
All right.
But
Okay.
I'm not overspending.
So,
I buy rail all night.
so it's
Do we have
morning.
a good time?
Uh,
Do we have a good time?
Roll to have a good time.
Thank you.
Give me a charisma check, please. All of you.
charisma.
That's Rhea's. Rhea had a pretty good time.
Charisma
There
for
it
a
is.
good time? I'm so bad at charisma, but I guess that makes sense that Percy would be bad at
22.
a good time.
Yeah, you guys had a great. Rhea's still a little down in the dumps with her 12, but with a 15 and a 22, you had a good time.
Yeah.
Drinks were had,
Alright.
songs were sung.
I
The
danced on
people,
some tables.
The people who were like, "This is a breakfast place. Why are you here this late?" were still just kind of okay with it.
Yeah.
Like there was some tipping involved in there, and they were pretty happy, and it went pretty well. So, in the morning, everybody makes their way to the Waffle House. You all find each other. Yes, go ahead.
Sorry, I wanted to identify the pipes before I left.
Okay, well, yeah.
I have the spell.
I would say
so
you
I'll
can
use the
do
spell.
that during your long rest too.
Okay. Cool.
Also, I'm not going to the Waffle House. I'm very busy.
Intrigue.
Right. I'm going to send you, Hermes, what those pipes are, and you can choose to share that with everybody if you so wish.
Oh,
I
that's
can
fun.
give you a couple of guesses as to whether or not Hermes is going to share that with the group.
I have.
It's very fun for all the viewers who have no idea what they are.
Oh,
Ooh,
we'll
he can
find
show
out
the
when you
viewers.
use them eventually.
Wait, what? Look at his face. What the
Wait,
hell?
What? The
So-
fuck?
Sin, what are you doing this lovely fine morning?
I'm going to continue to work on my crossbow.
Okay, that's going to take you till about noon.
Sounds great.
All right, so you're still working. Dahlia, did you want to go pick up your clothing?
Yeah,
All right, do you want to get changed there?
sure.
So they fit
In
you and
the-
everything?
Okay, I was
Yeah.
in the Waffle House. Like, are
No.
you getting dressed in the Waffle House bathroom?
I mean, I would just get dressed outside the Waffle House. I have
Probably
no
cleaner.
shame.
Yeah.
That's not allowed in the streets. That would definitely get you yelled at.
Please, murder is allowed, but I can't. Get
Murder is
changed.
not allowed.
Some
It's
definitions of
It's
allowed.
fairly allowed.
It seems allowed to me.
It is strictly not allowed.
Getting down to your underwear in the street is not amazing.
Dahlia has a good lawyer.
I
Dahlia has a-
don't.
Dahlia
but
has a
that's
lawyer.
Fine.
As
Yes,
I
a
have a
lawyer.
Wow. That's hurtful.
you're not around. It's fine.
All right. So then
Man,
Dahlia,
these pipes are sweet.
it all fits well. You kind of look like a halfling ranger at this point. But you don't have a
Great.
bow.
Cool.
So
I do have a bow.
do you?
Yes, I have a crossbow.
That's not a bow. That's a crossbow.
I have a crossbow,
Okay.
and I have daggers.
All right. So you head over to
and
the
then
Waffle
I have
House.
pouches of random things hanging off of me.
You
Uh,
look
Did you
like
draw a new
halfling.
Dahlia? Is that what's going on here?
Oh, I haven't yet because
Okay.
my pen is not charged, and I need to charge it.
Halfling Batman.
I just don't want to be targeted when I go to hell as being a magical person.
When you do what?
When we encounter someone else, I don't want to be targeted as being a
Okay.
powerful magic person.
I was frightened for a moment.
Ah.
All right. So you're at Waffle House. Things, 4 of the 5 of you are at Waffle House. You're eating. There's one of you remembered to order a plate for Zaj just ahead of time. Things are going pretty well. And then Zaj walks in, and he is accompanied by a few soldiers, a few Flaming Fist soldiers, and one woman who is wearing a like studded leather on her, and she's got this very big regal cloak that has like a nice pin pinning it to the side, and she's got these big plates coming up, and there's like big rounded circles coming up around her head of just metal plate armor. She looks like very important by her bearing, the way she's walking, and is older and looks very regal, like her hair's done very well, but she also looks like she could easily beat any of you up. And she just sort of stands
Even
behind
Urist?
Zaj, even Urist, and stands behind Zaj, looking very important and just like holding one wrist with the other hand down in front of her.
Do I recognize her?
You do not.
Okay.
And Zaj says, "All right, so we checked out your story. Everything looks like it's in order. So I believe this is for you." And he sets the sack on the table, and he points at Hermes and says, "Badge, please."
I have a question.
Yes.
So how? I guess I could ask this to the DM. I'm asking Zaj. How does the succession of that dukedom work?
Well, there's normally you would go to there's an election. There's some different people that'll get involved. Why are you interested?
I mean, I've always wanted to run for public office. Why not?
Well, you're gonna be a little busy, but maybe when
what?
you get back,
Back from where?
we can talk about it. Well, and at this point, the woman with him steps up, and and she says, "So, are these the maniacs who've stirred up every nest of rats in this godforsaken city?"
That sounds like us.
Speaking of rats, never mind.
And what?
That's a fun inside joke that the rest of you don't get. And
I
Zaj
get
kind of
it.
leans down to the table and says, I'm sorry, I didn't think she would be in Baldur's Gate for at least another 10 days. And she kind of just shoves him out of the way and says, that's what the city government wanted you to think, Captain. And she looks at the rest of you and kind of points at the bag. I trust this is adequate compensation.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take my share.
Excellent. Well, I have more questions for you. My name is Commander Liara Portier.
Great.
She looks at all of you, like waiting for any sort of recognition.
Can we
There are
roll
none.
to see?
You certainly can. Give me a history check.
25.
Hermes, you have heard of Commander Liara Portier. She is Grand Duke Older Ravengard's niece. And
I'm gonna do a spit take.
and she is like next in line as a natural successor to be the leader of the Flaming Fist. And as
Flaming
far
Fist?
yes, because Commander Duke Duke Older Ravengard is the commander of the Flaming Fist, but has gone missing, as you guys recall, because he went to Elturel shortly before it disappeared.
Right.
And she is his niece. She, as far as you know, has been in the distant tropical peninsula of Chult, which is like a jungle peninsula overrun with terrifying monsters, and has been like helping establish an outpost there, and so is extremely battle hardened, and knows her shit, as far as you are aware.
God, I
My
don't want to go to
my condolences for your loss.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you're going to help me with that.
Anything I can do for Baldur's Gate?
Yes, absolutely. So, did you find anything out about Duke Ravengard, my uncle? And looking at the rest of you.
We did it.
That
I'll
was a
look around
little
the
bit.
table.
No,
did it?
that we did not. That was a bit outside the scope of our investigation.
So, in investigating this cult, you've dismantled them, yes?
We believe so.
We definitely dismantled them.
Handily,
I
would
killed
say.
2 of them with the bottle. I shove a sausage in my mouth.
She kind of is like, okay. she looks at the rest of you and says, all right, well, what were the cult trying to do?
We found a shield.
We're still
That seemed
investigating
important.
that.
And we found a fake Thavius.
I'm sorry, you found a shield that seemed, how so?
I don't know. The guy said it was important, but our large friend has it, and he's not here.
What guy?
I said a fake Thavius.
You found a Thavius Krieg?
He was definitely an imposter. Like
was
he had an impish
It was
shadow.
imposter.
He was very
To
sus.
get it, imp pasta.
I'm melted.
Silence! What were they trying to do?
I don't know. They had a big statue of Zariel, and
The details are still quite muddy. However, we were told that the Van Thampas, this cult, was looking to replicate whatever happened to Elturel. They were looking to do it here as well.
Well,
Or so they claimed.
that certainly cannot happen, of course. Baldur's Gate cannot suffer the same fate Elturel did. How? Do you know how they were trying to accomplish this?
No, not really. We mostly went in there and just murdered everybody.
But you believe you have stopped them?
Well, yeah, they're all dead.
Fair point.
We killed their leadership, certainly.
Very well. One must assume, though, that since Elturel is still gone, that attempts may still be made on Baldur's Gate. Also, my uncle must be rescued.
Rescued.
An attempt must be made to retrieve him. We must assume he is still in Elturel. As you know, I'm sure, reports have said that Elturel was dragged into the hells.
What?
Yeah, some stories and rumors.
That seems to be the case as far
I
as
believe it.
we are aware. So they must be stopped. The devils must be stopped. The cultists must be stopped. Elturel saved, preferably. And you must return my uncle here to Baldur's Gate. It is paramount importance to the safety of this city and the people that live here. So, I am tasking each of you in your group with accomplishing this objective. Else, I will have you thrown in the stockades, and you, pointing at Hermes, will never work in this city again.
You know me?
I know you work here, according to this man, pointing at Zaj.
Why'd you tell her that, bro?
He looks at it and says, she is my superior officer.
I thought we were friends.
Zodge, are you gonna eat this
No.
breakfast? And I'm already helping myself. Just digging in there.
And he like reaches down and grabs the plate from you and says, yes! And goes and sits down at a different table.
Zod just telling people my business, huh?
What's this lady's name again?
Liara Portier.
Aura Portier.
He says, so I was led to believe there was another one of you?
Yeah, he's probably... Did we know that he
Somewhere.
went to the temple last time?
I think so.
I don't think I told anybody.
No?
He
Okay,
just
then we
Kind
don't
of
know.
wandered
As
off.
much as we
He
joke about
wanders
Hermes not telling
around.
you anything, Sen literally tells us nothing.
Our large stoic friend is a little late for breakfast, but I'm sure we can track him down. He tends to stand out a bit.
Very good, very good. Take him with you.
Now, I am as curious to figure out what happened to the city of Elturel as anyone could be, but I'm not sure. Compensation for the rest of my friends here.
By the way, here's a picture of who you're talking to.
She big?
All right.
That's cool.
Okay.
And
She
then
looks nice.
No,
that-
she doesn't.
she
has
Looks like a
kind
medieval
eyes.
Karen.
give me a
Kind eyes.
persuasion check, Percy.
Kind of looks like Princess Leia,
Stop
or
making
General
me
Leia.
persuade people.
That's kind of what I was thinking. She gives me Carrie Fisher vibes from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That's her
Okay,
birthday.
well, see you
Nope.
guys
With a
later.
2, she punts you out of the restaurant. She leans down and just like jiggles the bag of coin in front of you and says, Mr. Plume, I believe you have already been adequately compensated, and if you do not want to be thrown into the stockades, you will pursue this mystery to the extent of its findings, or I will personally beat you within an inch of your life.
Gulp.
Hermes is laughing. Asking her for money.
It's
Now, I do
No,
not
I
wish to be rude. So, I have already sent word to the south gate that they are to let you through and out of the city. They are waiting for all of you, so make sure you find your friend. They will have riding horses for each of you, as well as a mule-driven cart, which we have laden with supplies for your journey to Candlekeep. It is there, I believe, that they will help you. They have the magics required to get you there.
Where? Where are we
Candlekeep,
going?
the library fortress.
Okay.
Why are we going there? What's there?
Are you asking her that?
Yes.
There are wizards there who can take you To Elturel.
To hell.
To where?
Yes.
No.
All right. Very well. To the stockades.
Okay.
Oh, Hermes, don't be such a spoil sport. I'm sure there's gonna be some mighty battles.
If
In
you're telling
Elturel.
me
She
that
she
choosing
leans in
between-
and looks at you, Hermes, and says, I'm afraid you're not hearing me. There is a plot to drag this whole city into the hells.
Why aren't you going?
Now you can either stop this plot, or you can get dragged into the hells anyway.
This seems like well above our pay grade.
I don't see why not. You have gone into the house of a duke and killed her.
Oh,
Which is different than going into hell.
Which, I might add, she looks over at Captain Zodge, might be an excellent reason to put you on trial.
Oh, I can win a trial. I'm not
She
doing that.
she kind of laughs at you and says, I assure you, you cannot.
I'm pretty good at this stuff. Anyway, I really don't want to go to hell.
can we smash cut to the trial and it just says guilty?
She just says, Mr. Truth, when I say trial, I mean a military tribunal,
That's not a trial. A trial and tribunal are
of
completely
which
different things.
I am the judge, jury, and hopefully executioner.
So you're saying that I have to choose between dying and dying?
I'm not saying anything of the sort. I'm giving you the chance for redemption.
Oh my god. This is like the worst fucking person I've ever met in my life. Oh my god.
Mr.
Seems
Truth,
like
I'm to understand you have an office in this city.
Yep.
You are not invested at all in its well-being.
If I had to choose between my office and going literally to hell,
May I point out that if you do not stop this, that will happen anyway, as far as we can tell.
I'm gonna leave town. But
Oh, no,
I like
no,
it
you will
here,
not.
I
The
guess.
gates are closed.
right, but you're like letting us leave, right? Like right
Oh,
now?
with supervision, yes.
What sort of supervision do you mean?
I wouldn't worry about it.
I guess my biggest question still is why us?
But you're not us, so we're kind of worried about it.
You are already embroiled deep into this. You have proven yourself that you have the abilities to fight. You know what you are doing. I have faith that you could see this through.
Yeah, we can fight a ragtag group of cultists.
I raise my hand.
It is a simple thing. I do not want you to go in and slay the king of the nine hells. I want you to return my uncle to me.
But can we slay the king of the Nine Hills? That sounds fun.
If you can pull it off, you do you.
Okay.
Yes, you, miss.
Back to something you said earlier. We don't know what we're doing.
I second that.
Your deeds beg to differ.
I would argue that our deeds point to the fact we don't know what we're doing.
I'm gonna leave and start heading
I'm
to the
afraid
gate.
we found an entire cadre of corrupt guards hidden in some bushes outside the villa. You're telling me that you had nothing to do with that.
I mean, I killed like most of those guys, but
Oh,
I think there's a difference, right?
and
I
the
mean,
and the stains of sulfur and brimstone covering the villa, indicating the various devils that you slew and destroyed. That was not you?
I'm not gonna win this. Okay, whatever. Guess I'm going to hell for no really good reason. Why would
Well-
you want us to save your uncle? Don't you want to be like the Duke?
My uncle has done an excellent job, and I worry that if they corrupt him, they will use his power to drag the city into the hells, much like it seems that they did with Mr. Krieg.
What do you know about that incident?
Only what I have been told. It sounds like you found an imposter, which, as far as we can tell, appears to be the actual Krieg, though it was hard to identify the body.
I melted him.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Truth did melt.
It was cool.
Indeed, very well. Find your other friend, and get ye to Candlekeep.
Can you like put out an APB for him?
This lady's really weird. I whispered to Percy. She talks weirder than you do.
She looks down and says, "What was that?"
You talk weirder than he does.
That's very rude.
I never claimed to be a not.
Yes,
a
we
polite
will
person.
find your friend and we will have him delivered to the gate.
Awesome. Bye.
Very well. Enjoy your
Bye.
breakfast.
Yeah.
She
I
I
looked-
lost
don't
my
like the way
appetite.
she said that, as if this isn't breakfast.
Yeah, she looked at it kind of
Sounds delicious.
distastefully.
Yeah,
go to
Noble's
a
probably
diner
done
right
good.
now.
Fall
I'm
full
just
house.
eating toast and tea. What's wrong with that?
I'm actually gonna quit the stream right now and go to a diner. So see you later, everyone.
So like as
Another
soon as
2
she-
dozen pancakes.
As soon as she leaves, I'm gonna look at the group and be like, "So do you want to go to hell, or do you just want to like try to kill her?" I mean, I feel like we got an equal chance of either option.
Well, I have a brand to upkeep here, Hermes. So
I want my
I can't
shop
I can't
back.
do that.
Mr.
And
Truth,
my
I
shop.
understand
Oh.
your reticence here. I'm not exactly eager about where this quest is apparently going to take us, but it's undeniable that an entire city disappearing, having the same thing threatened here at Baldur's Gate, your hometown. Someone needs to do something. And it appears that in this case, that someone is us.
It'll be like a
Okay.
vacation.
Whatever.
A really warm, toasty vacation.
I'm gonna go-
Well, how? Let me.
I'll see you guys later. I'm going to the
Mr.
temple.
Truth, listen, just travel with us to Candlekeep. We'll find more information. We'll see if we can't get some details about what we've gotten ourselves into here, and then you can make your decision then.
The decision has already been made for me. So
That is true.
Well.
Zaj comes up and sets his plate down on the table and
Oh,
kind
he's
of
still here.
looks at the rest of you and says, "You know, if you can find a way to do it without going to hell, that will work too. It's
Leave
she just
now.
really likes her uncle." Okay, he leaves.
Ridiculous.
Fucking Zaj.
All right.
Give me his bacon.
So Sin, at this point, like, you have just finished building your crossbow, and then some guards have knocked on the door and said, Are you Sin?"
No.
That's funny. You meet the description."
Oh damn!
Of-
Are
of
we starting
what?
to say that now?
Also,
Being
the
identified
cleric
me?
outside said you are.
I don't believe I told the cleric my name.
You would have had to, like, write it on a ledger to get a room, or when you dropped off your plans or something.
Mm-mm. That actually says you might be confusing me with San.
Give me a deception check, please.
Does Sen deceive? I
well, I-
side of him.
How deceptive is he?
I just didn't
It's a
know he-
charisma check, and based off of
11.
the
Yeah.
character.
In 11, they kind of squint at you, say, "All right, well, tell you what, we're just gonna clear this up. You're just gonna come with us. We'll get this cleared up either way. Are you done here?"
I
Let me
suppose so.
answer that for you. You're done here. Come with us.
All right. I pick up my enormous crossbow, gleaming metal, various
little trinkets and doohickeys attached to it all over.
yeah, quite a few barrels of where various things might come out, and I come walking over to them with it.
And have you infused this one as well?
Well, so I used I built this out of the ship of Theseus.
So it is still infused, is what
Yes.
we're saying.
Sen
Okay.
say that.
That's totally fine. I would say, you transferred that over the night to the rest of it.
I love a good ship of Theseus.
All right.
All right.
And so you are escorted to the same gate that the rest of the players will be meeting at. Everybody else, what are we doing before we head to the gate?
How exactly did they clear things up?
They're just waiting until you get there. They didn't believe you. They're just.
I'm going to church.
What's everybody else do? So Hermes going to church.
Second breakfast.
Urist still eating.
I'll go to second breakfast. As
Dahlia
I'm a
also
halfling.
still eating.
But I'm only going to eat more toast. So
That's fine. I order an entire basket of like scones and I give you one and I eat the rest of them.
I'm perfectly happy with that.
They just bring out like a loaf of bread that they have toasted.
But I also want a jar of jelly or jam because that's mostly what I'm going to eat.
All the breakfast for everybody plus second breakfast is gonna be a gold and 8 silver.
I hope people paid their own freaking tabs before they left because I'm not paying it.
Individually, it's gonna be
Oh my
let's
God.
say
We're
Hermes made it.
calculating how to split the check.
Hermes pointedly got up and left before the bills were brought to the table.
I just put 2 gold on the table. I don't.
Let's
Okay.
make sure the game is entertaining to watch.
Urist
now,
knows.
everyone
yeah,
split
Urist
the
knows.
check.
Yeah, Urist knows that he
So-
eats about 90% of the meal.
let's talk about the culture of
So-
tipping in Baldur's Gate.
Right.
All right.
Did Zaj pay for his stupid food?
No, I think
No.
we bought it for him.
Because he literally put it on our table. Like, what the hell?
He got the plate from your table. He put it back on your table. To Zaj, that was being polite. All right. Percival, what are you doing?
I don't really have any further business here that I can think of at the moment.
Second breakfast it is.
I don't know. Am I missing something? Like, should we be doing things? I don't know how to shop in this game. I don't have anything particular I need to buy. Give me a quarterstaff that does more damage, please. I have 500 gold. Like, I don't.
Would you like to buy like a magic quarterstaff or an enhanced quarterstaff?
I suppose I should.
I mean, that's what he just said.
You could certainly do that.
I didn't know I could just walk into the store, but I have 500 gold. I
Please
don't know
give me your best quarterstaff.
You certainly can. There are all kinds of merchants and blacksmiths and people around here. And give me an investigation check.
Aha! A check that I can do, he says, before rolling very poorly. A 14.
14 is not very poorly at all.
All right,
So
just thought
you
I was
do
setting myself up.
you find this kind of like middle of the road looking shop that sells various weapons, and the shop is named Blunt Edges. And you go in and they have various swords and quarterstaffs and all that kind of stuff. They have a resident enchanter. And speaking with them, they can either sell you an existing weapon or they can enchant your current weapon. Enchanting your current weapon, enhancing it, will take about 4 or 5 hours, depending. Or you can just buy one outright. If you want to get one enchanted, it's going to cost you about 450 gold. If you want to buy one outright, it's going to be 500 gold.
Do I have 4 or 5 hours to wait? What time are we supposed to be meeting up to leave? I don't remember the timeline there.
They just said, like, meet over there when you're ready to go.
Okay, I'll just buy one outright then.
Okay.
Back to 0 gold. That's
Right.
where Percy
So,
belongs.
so you now
What does
have
this thing do?
a quarterstaff plus 1.
Hell yeah. So does that +1?
Applies to damage
I'll figure that
and
out later,
to
sorry.
hit.
Okay, you'll have to tell me how to put that into my sheet later.
Okay.
All
And-
right. Good
Uh,
shopping trip.
anybody else doing anything, or are we all meeting at the gate?
I'm going to go
At the
talk
temple,
to-
Hermes. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go talk to like the head guy. Forget his name.
That would be Helhelm.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, hey, Hellhelm.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just like hired to like go on an expeditionary trek into literally
Oh,
hell.
very good. An expedite. I'm sorry, what?
Into hell. So Like, any tips?
Well, you must have faith in Tyr, my son.
Right. Would you go into hell?
If my god asked it of me, yes.
No, I wasn't asked by a god. I was asked by a heartless wench. That's rude. A
And-
terrible woman.
Why does
Terrible.
and why does she want you to do this thing?
She thinks it'll save the city, but I don't know why she's not asking a much more qualified and skilled cleric like, I don't know, you.
Well, I have my place here, and I'm not an adventurer like you.
Right, but like you kick way more ass than I do.
Not in the same way.
What does that even mean?
It seems
Come on,
that
this guy.
Tyr has chosen you. If you end up there, that's what
I'm just
Tyr
gonna
wants
get up
you
and
to
leave.
do. Okay. He just looks at you. Hear him look over at somebody. He does this like all the time.
So fucked.
This
This
is so
is
funny
so
with the holy
fucked.
music.
I'm gonna go over to the offertory box and take my 2 platinum out.
The offertory box is locked.
You
Oh
break
my
the lock.
Yeah, fuck it. You know, what are they gonna do to me?
Chris,
They
you
arrest me, that's good
send
for
you to
me.
hell.
Give me
you.
give me
I
a
don't
strength
know.
check.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
this is not a good check for me. It's gonna just be me throwing a fit and kicking the box. God damn it! High roll.
Please roll
Show me a
along.
high roll. I have a -2 to strength.
Please roll.
Ah, fuck. I rolled a 13.
13. You like hit it and it kind of cracks a little bit, but it doesn't break. It's like
Oh,
a well-made
so
like
petty.
stone box.
Oh, I didn't know it was stone. I probably would have even tried. Fuck this place. I'm so upset. Tyr's done nothing for me my whole fucking life, and then it's like, go to hell. Okay.
One of the guys goes, doesn't Tyr give you spells every? Okay, he's leaving.
Gives me spells every morning. Yeah, okay.
Just leaves them under your pillow.
So would literally any other god that I asked to. So I mean, there's that.
Is-
Not
I don't
really
think
how
that's
it
true.
works. No, that's not how it works.
I don't know much about magic.
Well, you don't know anything about magic, and you're not here. Percy voice in my head.
All right,
Percy didn't
Hermes,
say that.
are you heading to the gate now?
I don't have much of a choice.
All right. The group heads out and hits the road on the way to Candlekeep, and we will do that right after this short break. All
just
right,
disappeared.
we are back. Hi, everybody. Hermes talking about falling off a wagon in the woods.
Every time you go try to fall off, Hermes, I just grab you. Oh, careful there, friend.
I'm gonna tie a rope to you.
That was a
and
close
tie
one.
A rope to my goat.
So you guys make it to the gates, and at the gates you find the riding horses waiting for you. The guards have been sent to look for you. They find you. They open the gates to let you through with your mule that is carrying a cart full of food and water that will take you there. That'll be enough to get you to Candlekeep, and you all have riding horses that will get
I
you
put
there.
Urist Jr. on the cart with the food.
Okay. And Urist Jr. is just like curling up around, like going around licking as much food as possible in the
right.
containers.
Yes, good Urist Jr. Get a good taste. Tell
But
me what tastes best.
you are at the Basilisk Gate. And as the gate opens, Flaming Fist soldiers hold back the tide of Eltegardian refugees, and you cut a path through these wretched souls, whose wails intensify as the Basilisk Gate closes behind you. The dirt road cuts through the slums of the outer city, past the walled neighborhood of Little Calamshan, to the great span of Worms Crossing. And at this, like before you get to Worms Crossing, which is a big bridge kind of area, you do pass several different farms.
Right? Do I hear any goats?
Dahlia, do you want to try and buy a goat?
Yes, I wasn't kidding.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah.
harass that man just
give
so I
me-
could not get a goat.
Give me an investigation check.
Ugh. I want to hunt a goat down,
Oh wow,
In the wild?
and I don't want to kill it.
a wild goat hunt?
I don't care.
Dahlia, what are you doing?
No, I'm gonna.
Dahlia,
hunt
are
a
you looking for
a
something?
Domesticated goat. I am changing the wording because I don't like investigating. Ugh.
Can I perceive a goat for Dahlia?
There you go.
Hey.
So Dahlia, like you using your like looking around and kind of scoping out the
Begrudgingly.
farms, you can see one that looks like it's got some signs up that say that they sell goats. And going up there, a farmer comes out to greet you and says, "Well, hello there, miss.
Do you have a brother named Paul?
I do not. Do
don't?
you?"
Did he say Paul? Did I
Yeah,
remember that
the
correctly?
dude's name was Paul.
Am I saying it wrong? Do you need me to
This
say it
is
with the
just-
accent?
No,
This is
I
just a
think you're
random guy.
looking. There's another farm down the way, but maybe I can help you instead. What do you need?
Oh, I need a goat that bears milk.
A goat that bears milk.
Yep.
A milk
Sounds like a
goat.
riddle.
Yep.
That's what we call him in the biz.
I'm not in the biz, so
We
I
do
wouldn't know.
indeed have some milk goats. Now, may I ask what you're going to use this milk goat for?
Milk.
Milk.
Are you a farmer by trade?
I have money.
Are we all stopped out here?
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are like at the end of the end of the driveway, and Dolly has
Okay.
like
10
marched
feet
up
away.
to the end.
Okay,
I'm
so
not-
I can't interject. Okay.
I'm not killing the goat. I just want the milk from the goat, but I need it all the time.
No, very good,
Well,
very
not
good.
all the time.
Your
but
money, your money, your goat.
if you
Well,
must know, I'm a baker.
That's what it says on the sign.
and I give him a stupid muffin.
your money, your goat. Milk Goat
Like,
Industries.
What is this? Why are you interrogating me for a goat?
No, I
I'm gonna
just
try
try and be
and,
friendly. I strike up a good conversation. You know how it is. Now, I understand you're a busy
Apparently I
woman.
don't.
You need you a goat. How about
Yes.
I sell you one of my finest milk goats for 5 gold pieces?
How about 2?
We'll split the difference. 3.
Splitting the difference would be 2 and like 10 silver or something.
No. I've been to school.
Have you?
3 gold. Final offer.
3 gold sounds like a lot of money. It's
You're
just a
gonna
goat.
make how much money are you gonna make off of confections made from this?
I'm
goat?
sorry. Are you
Listen to-
yelling that, Hermes?
Yeah, listen to me.
Hermes is like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's hurry up, Dahlia. I
Per-
want to get
Percy
to hell.
sidles up. Do you think we should
I'm
compare us
not
and shop at
getting-
another farm?
I am not getting. I'm not giving you guys any confectionaries
You-
ever again.
You know, you have
Only
to
for
be willing to
Percy.
leave.
Fine,
Walk
we, bring
anyway.
we bring the 3 gold off.
He says, "Now hold on. Maybe I should show you the gun." And he whistles,
I
and
want to see
then
the
says
goat.
something to somebody in the back. And this little kid runs out, bringing out this goat.
Oh,
And
because the kid is a baby goat.
A goat
no,
brings
not
out
a kid.
goat.
Yeah, no, a small child, human child, brings out a goat that appears that it will indeed give milk. And he like snaps at the kid and points. The kid pulls a little tin cup off and squirts out some milk and runs up to you and hands you a cup full of goat milk.
Sounds like a deli. Free sample.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
You sample
Not
the goods.
pasteurized, but sure.
Past you what now?
Exactly.
Oh no, we're a raw farm here.
Wait, does Louis Pasteur exist in Forgotten Realms?
No.
Maybe he didn't invent pasteurization.
Yeah, they have
here,
spells called purify food and drink. They don't
Exactly.
need that.
Louis Purify Food and Drink.
Percy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Louis purify food and drink. The spell.
that's his, no, that's his name.
The
Fine.
deity of he's the deity of foodstuffs.
Of the
I gotta
Neverwinter,
say-
purify food and drinks.
So this is D&D, right?
I'm having this is the best. I actually love this.
Are you buying the goat or not? He
Son of a
says.
He said. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the goat for. What's okay? How many silver is a gold?
10.
10?
10?
We're going to be dead in like
I
3
literally
days.
said 10 gold then. I literally said 10 silver and you said no.
I thought you said
2 gold
8
and 10
silver.
I said 2 gold and 10 silver and you said no.
Oh, okay. Well,
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's dealing with.
you know.
But he went to school.
Your money, your goat.
Look, ma'am. I went to goat school. All right?
Well, then,
Not accounting school. All I know is I need my 3 gold pieces. Or I'm going to keep this goat. And if you keep up on it, I'm going to eat it.
Yell from the back, Dahlia, we're gonna be dead in like 4 days. Just
Dahlia.
pay the man the gold.
Dahlia, make
I
sure you
give-
get the warranty.
Oh, do you have like a deed or
We
something?
do
for this
have an
goat?
extended warranty that you
Oh.
can purchase on the goat for an additional gold.
Okay, Hermes sarcastically again from the back. Do you have hell insurance for the goat? If we take it into hell and it dies, will you give
In
us
the
our
back,
money
he
back?
says, I can sell you hell insurance for the goat.
But it won't
Buy
do
the hell
anything.
insurance, Dahlia.
No, health insurance is a scam.
Nope. Insurance is a scam. Okay. I give him 30 silver pieces and I put them in a bag and I hand him the bag.
He opens it up and looks at it. Says, crafty. And he whistles again, and a woman comes out, and he hands the bag, and he says, count this. She reaches in and goes, 1, 2,
No.
Here we
It's
go.
in rolls, okay? It's not singles.
3,
It's in 3 rolls of 10.
We took
4.
it to the coin star.
I wrap my own money, Percy. I'm very efficient.
Yeah,
with my
Wow.
money.
Scam.
Lord.
6,
Why is the DM the one doing this?
Because he's good at his job.
7,
Just that you'd think he'd be the one trying to get us to play the game.
We are playing
8,
the game. Wait, he has got actual coins.
He has one that he keeps using.
9,
No, this is theater of the mind.
10.
So, does anyone want
10
I take my
silver
gold.
coins. This looks more like a gold coin. This is straight up a septum from Skyrim.
Take my goat. Immersion, people. I take my goats.
You just walk
All right.
away.
So yeah, you take the goat, and they're still like the farmer's still looking at the bag, and then the wife is still like going 14, putting it down.
I only put 20 in there and I run away.
No, you already said 30. All right.
God.
So now there's a goat with the group.
It's
Hooray!
You guys go for like 15 minutes, and very far away, somebody you just hear, "Thank you for your purchase."
Remember, your money, your goat.
You're not welcome.
All right, so you head over to Worms Crossing. 2 great bridges meet at a tall rocky island that rises from the middle of the Keonthar River. Buildings and merchant stalls line the sides of both bridges, making it impossible to see the river from the narrow, congested roadway that cuts between these structures. Wooden drawbridges connect the 2 bridges to a keep situated atop the island. The flags of Baldur's Gate and the Flaming Fist wave proudly above this fortress. I need all of you to roll me a D20. A straight D20.
18.
17.
15.
14.
1.
Oh.
Percy, what's with you today, man?
I'm hungover.
And he didn't even have that great of a
Percy.
time.
You
Percy, we
are.
only had 12. Only 12. I went light.
So
Wait.
there are a lot of people on this bridge.
Hollow bones.
It's where the alcohol is stored. That's what Reyes says. There are.
Bones.
Oh, Ray is an idiot.
These people don't know.
He says, no, that's where it goes. That's why
Wait,
they
what
use
about-
bone meal when they
What
anyway.
about the bridge?
The bridge, there's tons of people on it. It's a very popular thoroughfare. It's backed up a little, like there's merchants here, people are shopping, there's people running all over. And you notice like a group of kids run by. And Percy, one of them bumps into you and then kind of trips. And you feel them like very obviously tugging on your coin pouch.
The joke is on them. I have 0 coins
Why?
because I just bought this stat.
Oh, right.
You just spent your entire...
Mm-hmm.
I had 0, and then I earned 500, and then you sold me a stat for 500 coins.
I thought you had it was 550.
Then I have
Did I
negative 50
say?
coins.
No,
I
I'm
think
sorry. It was 500. It was
450
500.
for- Yeah.
Yeah, 450 or
Right
500 for the
now,
whole thing.
he
Yep,
has
yep.
the
Nope, you're right.
staff.
Okay. So they,
Um,
so it's like the, and the little kid is like trying to tug on it and sees it's not working and kind of like. "Ah." What are you carrying? Anything else, Percy? Any
You want
small
something to
objects?
steal?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
guards.
I'm looking at my inventory here. I just have basic traveling stuff.
Yeah,
He's got
darts.
a lot of feathers.
Maybe yeah. I really don't have anything. I'm a monk.
You don't have
I'm
a pocket watch?
Yeah, the moment you get money, you go and spend it on something flashy, like a giant quarterstaff for 500 gold.
He's a
I
monk,
needed-
very humble.
It's the fanciest. Cyber, I honestly do not have like anything.
Okay, so yeah, he just tries to like at this point he's just furiously trying to untie your coin
Young
purse.
man, you've picked the wrong target. Run along.
And he just yelps and runs off.
Okay.
All right, so you kind of the whole group moves across the bridge, and you
I'm
head
gonna start
out.
playing my pipes.
Oh Lord.
Are you using
Mm-hmm.
the pipes?
Absolutely, I am.
All right, so the group heads off, traveling
Oh.
along
Wait, what?
the road.
Music. It's very ominous.
Not supposed to be. It's literally called Sun Dappled
Oh,
Trail.
Okay, no, I see where it's going now.
That
The-
first note was kind of like, oh,
Just
oh no.
The sun, the sun is like coming up to noon. There's a nice breezy day. It's sort of a fallish time here, so things are starting to get a little chilly, but they haven't quite yet. So it's just sort of nice and pleasant outside here as it gets toward noon. There's not many other travelers on the road. It's just kind of you and the open road at this point. Moving down, there's the cart bumping along, and things are going pretty well. And then Hermes pulls out the pipe and starts playing a little
Playing
ditty,
a somber tune.
just a little doo 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 doo.
No, he's playing the music
I'm
we're hearing.
playing like doom and gloom, like we're all gonna fucking die, kind of.
like a dirge kind of on the
Mhm.
pipes as it comes along. And after a little bit, you guys notice that there are like you spot, there's little wild creatures running around here and there. Like there's a rabbit out in the grass, and
Mhm.
then you see like a mouse or a rat
Uh-huh.
moving along. And then
Can I roll survival to kill these things?
that's survival does not murder things.
Dahlia's just running around stabbing them.
You said I could hunt things.
Look
You
out!
can find things with survival. So there are at this point, like after a few minutes, you kind of notice that there's like a lot of rats that have sort of formed up around the caravan
What?
and are kind of moving with you.
I
Is
squint.
this your?
I narrow my eyes at Hermes because I realize that this is the only thing that has changed.
Is this your fan club, Hermes?
I'm just gonna keep playing the pipes. I think I have to make a charisma check.
Do the pipes have any effect
no.
on Percy?
Because you're a rat?
I'm a sparrow. Was it just rats or other
Are
living creatures?
you equating yourself to a rat?
I thought he was
You're a
talking about
sentient
rabbits
being.
and stuff too.
You're like
It's
an
no,
intelligent
that was just in the field. But the thing you notice is that there
Oh.
are
Rat with
there is a
wings.
swarm of
Hey.
rats moving
Whoa.
with you.
Gross.
Is
It
it
says I make a charisma check and tested by the swarm's wisdom check.
No, that's if another swarm comes up. That's if you happen to encounter a swarm that you did
Randomly.
not summon.
Okay,
You can do
sweet.
that, I believe.
So I'm gonna try and make a move here. Where are the guards?
You don't see any guards.
Wait, I thought she said that we had guards on us.
You said you were being watched.
God damn it! By what?
we don't know.
By the rats.
Probably.
Rats,
Let's
rats
be
are my
honest.
only
What a twist.
rats are my only real friends.
Wow.
They're not forcing me to go to hell. Well, shit. I just wasted a charge. Well, I'm just gonna keep playing. Rats are gonna keep following. I guess that's
All
it.
right. You have a delightful. There's things are progressing just fine. You guys stop for the evening, and
Are these cute rats or ugly rats?
they're rats.
They're
They're
rats.
all kind. They're
Rats are
like
cute.
field rats. There's
Not all
They're all
rats
cute.
are cute.
All right, here we go. We're gonna name all the rats. Rat
Oh.
number 1.
Gus, Gus.
By the way, Dahlia, what's the name of your goat?
I have yet to envision the name of this goat. And no, you cannot name it Urist.
Urist Jr.
No, I knew you were going to say that. And no,
that was my Windows noise. Sorry, everybody.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
The stream did.
I think I have to get to know my goat's personality before I can name it.
The goat just goes.
I-
"Bah."
I just name everything after me.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed that about you.
Chasmbrew Ale, Urist Jr.
The goat at this point is attempting to eat things out of the cart. Like it's like trotting along and trying to get into some cheese that's in there.
Yeah.
I should make the
Goats
rats
don't
eat
eat
the goats.
cheese.
Goats will eat anything.
I should make
I
the rats
think
eat the goat.
You're mistaken. I'm gonna put the goat on my back.
What?
You're very small.
Speak for yourself.
She's bonding with her animal. It's normal. It's
Goat's
normal.
not that big. Come on. Well, I'm on the cart, so I'll just put the goat on the cart, not with the food.
Okay.
Why should my goat have to walk? Come on.
The goat lets you.
Good.
All right, but it gets to be evening time.
My goat's name is Poppy.
The sun's coming down. You're moving basically just in big green grass fields. But the sun's heading down. What do you guys want to do? Keep going or rest?
Maybe not though, because that's my aunt's name.
That-
do we
that
need
reminds
to
me.
rest?
I don't think we need to rest. Like we're good to go.
Well, what about the
Unless
horses?
I mean, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, we should probably let the animals rest.
How's my horse doing, considering I weigh 300 pounds?
Now, I will tell you, your horse is doing fine. They brought big horses for
Clydesdale,
everybody.
It's fine.
Yeah, you got the Clydesdale.
But in general, they do. If you do not take rests here and there over nights, you will start to suffer exhaustion, especially when moving out and about on the road like this.
But we're not walking.
That doesn't matter. You're traveling.
You just have to sleep. Like,
Yeah,
I
I-
can sleep on a horse.
I think it would be best if we slept.
Okay,
okay, I'll keep first watch.
good. Since you don't sleep.
Well,
I assume you
that's-
guys will set up a watch rotation.
Yep.
Let's have everybody do a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, Hermes is not actually keeping watch.
Excuse
He's just
me?
like sitting there playing his pipes.
He just says he's keeping
3.
watch.
Yes. He's like, I'll take watch. And then I'm just gonna
18
sit
for
there.
Urist.
19 for Dahlia.
13 for Percy. So Hermes, you just like taking a 1 on purpose?
I'm just chilling.
Because you're not perceiving?
I'll
Does that
roll
work?
it.
So
No, take your 1.
I want to
Uh,
take a 1. That would be
I also
fantastic,
rolled for
right?
Rhea over here. The night
I rolled a
passes.
28.
If you're not looking around, you don't roll.
Okay.
Then the night passes uneventfully. Another day, as you keep going. But today, you haven't seen anybody for the past like several hours, and it's about mid-afternoon today until you find that you can see somebody on the road coming up on the road toward you. There is a dragonborn who is driving a cart, riding on the front of a hay-filled wagon that is pulled by 2 draft horses, and he gives you like a friendly wave as you drive close. And he's red dragonborn, dressed in like farmer clothes, and he's like even got like a little piece of straw coming out of his mouth. And he waves at you, and as you get a little closer, he says, "Oh, hey, everybody, how are you?" From a distance.
Hello.
We're going
We're
to
doing-
hell.
Are you
we're-
now?
No, we're going to
Yes.
Candlekeep.
You guys get pretty close at this point. Who of you speaks Infernal?
I do.
I do.
So
Everybody.
he's like, well, isn't that interesting? And then he switches to Infernal, and in the same like kind tone of voice says, "That's them. Get them."
Cool.
He said get him.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor right now.
I like the calm music still. It's good.
Is he within reach?
Yeah, he's pretty close.
I can like touch him.
Not touch him, not within reach. No.
You can't just keep doing this.
That's why, like, yes, I did. Of course, we're gonna try to do it.
He's addicted.
It's like, here, let me shake your hand.
He
Okay,
is.
What's going on?
Damage. I assume that he doesn't know that we speak Infernal.
I can tell you exactly. He is about 40, 50 feet.
That's a really long way to shout at each other.
I mean,
It
you're
is.
traveling down the road. You haven't talked that much, but
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna shoot him. Can I do that?
sure.
Can I also shoot him instead of doing Mage Armor?
If you would like to, yes.
20?
Hermes, what are you doing?
20?
As the
a-
bolt fires.
A 20 will hit.
6 damage.
Okay, so the bolt you see like it gets near him and it kind of like slows down midair, but still strikes him in the shoulder, and he kind of recoils, and you see like his
I don't
whole
say back in Infernal.
his
Nice
whole like
trap, dumbass.
his whole like vision of him kind of shimmers oddly for a second. Dahlia, what are you doing?
I don't know now.
Well, you said you want to attack, so you got to give me the attack. Firebolt. A 17. So that does hit as well, and it hits, and he kind of like rears back and snarls a little bit, and the wagon behind him, the top of the wagon like throws back, and 2 humans with crossbows stand up and start to whirl toward the group, and his like whole image that he has drops, and he stands to his feet, a red fiery devil with spread wings, standing up and holding a spear, stands up and just sort of stomps it into the cart, which makes the draft horses stop, and he snarls out, "Get them! Kill them all!" Roll for initiative.
Should we be on the map?
What did he say?
He said get them
20.
and kill them all.
Oh.
You will be on the map in just a sec. Let me grab
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, because we have to select our characters.
I know. I always forget. I gotta grab your tokens and all
I
that.
already rolled.
Too late. Yeah, me too.
That's fine. We can fix that in a second. I'm prepared. It's hard to narrate and stick you all on the board at the same time.
Yeah.
You should hire an assistant to run.
I
your-
know. I should have a
assistant DM.
production
I
person.
volunteer. Production company. Urist murders everybody. It's really strange.
Wow, damn.
It's weird. He knows everybody's resistances and everything now. I don't know how that happened. Where is everybody's character sheet?
You lost us.
Left us
Oh,
back in Baldur's Gate.
there we
Oh
are.
no.
Left us at the
Shame.
Duke's house.
And
Urst
for
is
some reason,
huge.
everybody's huge when I pull them out.
And there's 2 of me.
This is great.
Yep.
You guys are behind those rocks. Is your location?
Urist is busy day drinking and not paying attention to what's going on apparently
what?
with the 4
Pre-
on
pre-
the initiative.
That's their cart. This guy is up front here. The other 2 people are in the cart. Just, pretend
they
with the best of your
people
ability.
Or are they not?
The guy out front is clearly a devil.
Doesn't look like a people.
The two in the cart appear to be human.
So there's 2 of me.
There are 2 of you. Hold on. Let me grab Rhea.
One's your.
Yeah, I need Barry.
This one's Barry. Congratulations.
Okay, he also has 28 health. Oh, Barry.
What am I doing?
Playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No, specifically, I'm rolling.
All right, I have to roll initiative. Now that I have
Initiative.
person.
Hmm.
11.
Percy, please.
We're doing it live.
Whoa.
Big Percy's
bird.
here.
Big Bird.
I got
Percy,
a
your health should
critical.
be nice.
I can max my health, right?
I dropped a die.
Did you rest?
Nice work, Dahlia.
So, I don't remember. I was drunk. Ask Urist.
Did
You
you
rest.
rest?
I
Yeah.
mean, we kind of rested, in a way. In my way.
We fell asleep after.
It's a
No,
very
no, I
deep
can't.
sleep. We only need about 3 hours. It's fine.
We matched up our REM cycles, so I feel great. We only got 3 hours, but it was a perfect REM cycle. It's how you do it.
All
Oh.
right.
Wait, I need to roll a D3
Why are you rolling a D3?
to get charges back. Cool, I'm back at full charges.
Why did you get charged? Oh, because you overnight.
I expended a charge.
You don't need to roll a D3 if you only lost 1 charge.
It's fun to roll.
It's fun to roll.
That's reasonable. Dahlia, what would you like to do?
I would
Yes.
like to cast Mage.
All right.
There it is. On the goat.
No,
Protect the
goat.
goat.
the goat's fine. The goat's
Go
is my
after our
target.
goat! Goat bandits!
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Urist Jr., hide. They're coming for you.
So now my AC is 16. For some reason it was 18 at one point. Was that because of wild magic?
Yes.
Something with armor.
You did. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So Dahlia, is that so are you moving or is that it?
Um
I rolled a 20.
All right, Percival, what do you want to do?
What?
You can move in a minute if you need. We're trying to keep things moving.
I rolled a 20
Yeah, Hermes is before me.
Why are you not on the thing, Hermes?
because I rolled before you had the map up.
The thing,
Oh,
sorry.
it says you have a 15. Okay.
What?
Yeah, yeah, 20.
Hermes
right?
had a 20 and Percy has a 19.
Okay, and then Urist has a 14.
I have a 4 or something.
You have
Yeah,
a
4.
Oh, you're on. You guys are on here twice. Okay. Sin has an 11. Dahlia had 20. Yeah. Okay. All right, we should be good now. Hermes.
Am I on a horse?
Yeah, you are.
Sweet. What's a horse's movement?
A lot, enough that you're good here.
Yoinks.
Whoa, cool.
I figure I'm dying. I'm dying soon enough anyway. Who cares?
If you die now, you don't have to die later.
Exactly. You get
in
it.
hell.
Yeah, you don't want
Urist
to
yells
die
that.
now.
If you
Going
die
for the
now!
Trident Druid. Ooh, critical.
Oh, jeez.
I'm casting this as a 2nd level spell.
Wow. All right. You should say
that's-
that ahead of time, but I'll
That's
let you do
like
it this time.
32, 37 damage?
Uh,
32.
I like how you still rolled a 1.
32.
32
Wait.
damage.
Is
I-
it plus the 5? Wait,
Why
3,
did
wait.
it do? Yeah, because I
It
guess
crit.
because the higher level cast, it did it.
Yeah, and a crit.
It added extra damage, and then the first damage is wow.
Does touch do that?
Anything
know-
that you roll attack.
okay.
Anything you roll an attack.
Anything
for-
you
Yeah,
roll
I
an
mean,
attack
that's
roll to can crit. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, 37. Yeah.
37 damage. So you reach out and I do want you to make an animal handling check for me.
That makes sense.
Don't touch the horse by
Well-
accident while you're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. So the horse is not loving what's happening here because it's been just sort of trotting along. But you're on it still. It's just kind of like and you reach out and just sort of grab this guy by the shoulder who tries to
skull,
swivel
palm his
the
face.
crossbow up to you and you just grab him across the face and he's like, and you just see blood start pouring out of all of him. As you deal 37 damage. Wow.
I'm scared of Hermes now.
Hermes is like, he's given up.
Percival,
all
what would you like to
facade,
do?
giving a shit.
All right. Percy would like
Good job, Hermes. That was excellent.
Thanks, Urist.
sort of
I enjoyed how you melted his face. Okay.
launch
is he
himself.
alive?
Oh, is he alive? He's still there.
He's still alive, yeah.
Oh, damn, son. What a beast.
Oh, for real?
Not a human.
These guys look like ready to go.
Does he seem upset by the amount of damage he took?
Absolutely, yes. He's bleeding from every hole in his face.
He's like,
I was
"Oh,
like-
God.
I guess I'm gonna go try to. Damn, I really thought he was dead. I was like, all right, I'll try to get the other one. Like, wait a minute, no. Percy's gonna like sort of launch himself up off of his horse into the air, and then swoop around and down. Are these guys on the cart, or they jumped off, or what?
They're on the cart, yeah. They've
wanna,
kind of,
like-
yeah. It's a
I wanna,
weird thing.
Okay. I'm gonna like try to like knock him off the cart with my attack here. So I'm gonna roll my regular quarterstaff, and then I guess we just like add +1 to that because I haven't updated this
Yep.
at all.
Sure.
So a 12.
A 12 is not going to hit.
Shit. Okay, and then the unarmed
Still
strike.
in the dungeons.
That was Dungeons Dragons. 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh boy.
So you
Oh, man.
you like reach out with your quarterstaff and he kind of dodges it, and you reach out to slash him and just feel like chainmail armor catch it, and you don't find any skin that you're digging into.
Okay.
He then turns back to you and drops the crossbow he's holding and draws a long sword and slashes at you with it. Twice. The 19, I assume, is going to hit.
Yeah.
It's going to be 8 slashing damage to you, Percival.
Okie dokie.
Rhea raises her sword up high and goes, "Yeah!" and charges forward, and like gets straight up into this devil's face and slashes at him with her long sword.
Nice.
Two 13s.
Nope, neither one of those. He like effortlessly just kind of goes ting ting and parries them away with the spear.
Is Dahlia holding her turn?
No.
Dahlia went first.
I went
Oh,
first.
what'd you do?
I
Mage armor.
cast mage armor on myself
Okay, gotcha.
for 8 hours.
The other person on the cart kind of goes like, huh, and fires a crossbow bolt at Hermes.
Mhm.
19.
That hits.
The 6 piercing damage as the crossbow bolt lodges into your shoulder. Sin.
All right, I'm gonna unsling my new
Hell yeah.
gigantic heavy crossbow. I'm gonna flip some switches. Some interesting lights start pulsing, and I take aim at this red devil. So
I'm just picturing like LEDs on the side going like whoop, whoop, whoop,
yeah,
whoop.
it's basically like
Like a
when a
railgun.
Gundam takes off.
Okay.
I have no idea what that looks like.
Cool.
'Cause, yeah,
Looks cool.
there's just like running lights.
A mech comes at us.
Yeah, something's
He
coming.
fires a mech at the enemy. And it blows up in an
An
Oh,
8
damn.
is not gonna do it.
That
Oh,
is
boy.
so. What the heck? That's really disappointing. Okay. All right, then that's it for me. Barry is going to go.
I have a question. Is Barry on a horse?
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Barry's on a pony. No.
All right. Barry.
Thank you.
Can't see the,
Just like, it's like laying down on it.
The pony is terrified.
Just like leaking
That's all that
fluids
Barry
and
can do. So
oil.
Barry can't do anything yet. Also, Barry should have full health.
Good try, Barry.
Yeah, Barry's not fast enough. 40 feet is not enough.
All right,
So I'm
Urist.
done.
All right. So I have a question, Sniper Guy. Can I move up? Can I jump onto their wagon? I want to get off the horse as fast as possible.
Sure.
Urist is not comfortable being on a horse.
Wouldn't Urist
So-
be on a pony?
I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, yeah, Urist will jump off of his mount, his
mighty
steed. His mighty steed.
I would like an athletics check just to.
Oh, okay. Now that I said okay,
Okay,
I'm gonna
fail.
embarrass myself. Yeah.
Unless it's a pony, then you don't have to.
Here we go. Yep,
Oh.
I critical one.
Oh, all right.
Yikes.
So you go to jump off, and the horse kind of rears back and throws you. So you do land in the cart, but you're prone.
Okay. So I will use my action to stand up. Can I move here and kind of position myself to get between both of these people?
Do you have movement to do that?
I don't know how far a horse can move.
Yeah, you
And then-
just said
Yes,
enough.
you do have enough to do
Okay.
that. Let's say.
Okay.
Keep
Then
things
I can-
moving. I didn't look up the horse
All right.
rules. I don't know.
I didn't either, so here we go. All right, I move here. I guess I'm standing up and I'm saying, fight! Let's do this! I'm ready.
Horse rules.
And that's all I got.
Horse
'cause I
house
can't do anything
rules.
else.
It's like house rules, but horse rules.
You gonna make an attack? I'll let you make an
Oh.
attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I figured I wasn't going to get that. All right, so I will go ahead and I will swing at the demon
Hell
on
yeah.
the horse,
It's a-
or on at the front of the cart.
Get him.
I am a devil.
Quiet, demon! It's time to be slayed.
Nice.
That hits. 25 definitely connects.
Oh, first one. Sorry. Oh, both are 10. So I rolled it twice by accident.
Excellent. You feel your weapon have that same sort of thing where it kind of slows down, but you do deal some of that damage to the devil.
Hmm. Okay.
The devil then flaps its wings and flies straight up into the air.
Attack of opportunity.
Absolutely.
Cast
Rhea
fireball.
will do the exact same thing.
Oh, I rolled a 1. I was not ready for that one. Wow, two ones, almost back to back.
You used all of your
Yikes.
rolls on the perception and the
Yeah,
deception.
Telling
and
Zaj how it
persuasion.
went down.
That was. It went well though.
Rhea
glad you
kind
did
of
that.
rakes it against him a little bit, but he flies straight up in the air and gets and kind of over here, and is probably like 50 feet in the air right now, and then is going to like use his spear and point it down at Rhea and fire off this like beam of flame that comes toward her.
And Barry.
No, just Rhea. It's like a concentrated
Oh, okay, cool.
thing, but misses and it scorches into the ground. But then he turns and fires another one at Urist.
On top of the hay? Oh God.
Yep. A 24 is gonna hit Urist.
Yeah, I
And-
think that's gonna hit.
Urist, that's gonna deal to you 15 damage.
All right. No problem.
He is not messing around. And we'll just roll a 1d20 here.
Come down here and try that again.
The cart does not catch on fire.
That's good.
Dahlia, you're up.
Okay, I would like to use tides. And
Okay.
I'm going to do a twin spell of Chaos Bolt to hit this one and this one.
Okay.
Nice.
Maybe.
Give me
Do
roll
they
to
share an
hit.
attack roll?
Yes, they do. It
That's
says
really
the
cool.
same spell.
Cool.
I thought you had to roll. Didn't we look that up? You have to roll
It
twice.
says the same spell, but I don't know.
We'll do it later. So yeah, a 23 will hit both of them.
And that is what kind of damage? Acid damage.
All right, so that looks like it hits home and deals the full amount of damage to both of them, and they both like rear back and going like ah. Oh, do you want to roll one more time because you tied, just to make sure you don't crit?
Oh, sure. Sorry, I forgot.
Good call.
Nope. Okay, Hermes. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna start spending spell slots like they're candy because I don't give a shit.
I assume we're gonna rest.
Same thing. Guy next to me.
The
22.
devil sounds out. You will never rest again. You will rest in the fires of hell.
I'm casting it.
I assume we will, because
Sounds
that's
like
where
rest.
we're going. So you know.
Yeah, that is sort of
Yes, I know.
the agenda.
I'm casting it
a
as
22
first level
hits.
spell this time. Okay. First level, 15 damage.
All right. He, like, again, like, more blood comes firing out of every orifice he has, but he's still standing, and he's still like, "Ah! Ah! Ah!"
I hit him for 52 damage. Dude.
What the hell?
Is this what it feels like to be Urist? I feel great.
Yes.
I'm
Like,
messing this
his
guy up.
nose has fully just fallen off his face, and there's just blood pouring out of it, like
He's
like
got
a
a nosebleed.
Crypt Keeper horror movie.
I'm done.
Percival.
All right.
You had
It's
one hand
time.
on him, you put the other hand on him, you were like, come on, melt!
You're getting
Maybe
there.
it's melted
You're getting
easily.
melty.
I am going to spend a key point to use Step of the Wind, which will let me disengage.
Okay.
Your sweet aerial battle between Percy
We
and the demon.
sure as shit are.
Oh.
So I'm disengaging from this guy and flying up to fight the demon
Badass.
in the air.
I'm a devil.
Fan art.
Let me mark my key spent. I hope this hits. Okay,
21 hits.
We don't go unconscious while you're flying in the air.
Now this is a newly magical quarterstaff.
Actually,
So that was actually
22,
22,
and this is an
actually
11. Yep.
and no resistance.
That is correct. The
Percy
magical
noticed
weapon. Yeah, you feel it hit home in a way that your other attacks have not on devils before, and you feel that connection. And as you like whip the quarterstaff into him, and he kind of recoils in the air, going ah!
Right.
You-
For the first
you
time,
see-
it actually hurts one of these things.
Yeah, you see like
Percy's like,
sizzling
"Well, well,
black
well."
liquid fly out of the corner of his mouth.
All right, and then I will do the unarmed strike, one arm strike. Okay, 15.
15 does not hit.
All right.
Yeah, he at this point has turned and then blocks with his spear your unarmed strike.
Fair. All right. So we're just tussling
Well,
around up there in the air. Yep. So we're
How far
both
off the
50
ground
feet.
is it?
50 feet is what.
About 50
what
feet.
does it
Yep.
look like for you to fight in the air? Because you're flapping your wings.
Dragon
Are you
Balls.
Yeah.
kicking him? Or what are you doing?
Well, the unarmed strikes have always been the talons for the kicks.
Okay.
But you can like get some momentum, take a swing, and then spread the wings back out. You know.
I was imagining maybe Percy
Just
gets
this-
above him and then like falls down on him with the staff.
Because most
Yeah.
Aarakocra
Yeah.
have arms and wings, but your image here only
Yeah.
your arms are your wings, so
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of
Yeah.
both. It's a
I'm more of a
theater of the
more of a
mind.
bird. I'm more
Figure
of a
it
bird
out.
than a bird person.
The one who has lost most of his blood at this point is going to take another swing at Hermes.
That does not hit.
16, and then follow it
I'll
up
block
with
it
one
with my
more on
shield.
the backswing.
That hits.
23, so 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And he just kind of coughs out and says, "Yo, please, too."
What?
Rhea just kind of spits
COVID.
and curses at the one up in the air and charges forward at this other one, still on her horse, to just kind of make like a drive-by attack.
He is like
at
a
this
mounted
one.
combatant, huh? Like a hell rider. You would assume they're good at like fighting on horseback.
Yeah, give her advantage.
That makes sense.
Because
Yeah,
of what
I am.
attitude.
I am going to give her advantage. And
Hell
so
yeah.
she strikes that one for 10 damage, and then swing, and then like comes around, like does this little thing. Oh, that's not right.
Uh-oh.
And does this little thing, and then rides back and slashes again in one full little movement.
I
And
have that.
misses on that one. He parries on that one, and actually he also takes a attack of opportunity on her and misses. It is now his turn, and he is as Rhea is now like stuck up. The horse like rode past, slashed at him twice, and then come back. He kind of stepped in front and stopped it, and it rears back as he goes to stab at Rhea. And slices into her with the second. And with the second attack, he goes to try and like stab, like run the horse through, but she reaches down and parries that, taking the hit in the process. Sin, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna take a look at my crossbow and bang on it on the side a few times. Flip a few more switches, try and recalibrate things. And I'm gonna take aim at the devil.
The demon. He's a demon.
Oh yeah. So
I'm a devil.
I'm going to try and shoot at its wings.
All right. Like you bang on it a few
25.
times, and you just hear like very faintly the crossbow says activating targeting, and then the bolt flies out and rips through one of the wings.
In like a posh British like woman's voice.
Yeah.
Piercing damage.
And you see that like it does, like you see it, like a hole just appears in one of the wings, and he kind of falters for a bit and is having trouble with it, but is still up.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So that's it for me. Then Barry, 5, 10, 15, 20. Barry, force rend attack.
Barry leaps toward the enemy in the cart.
Yep. And that's a 1d20 plus 4. Okay. I need to add Barry as a weapon or something. 10.
10 does not hit.
Okay. Barry's done.
All right. Urist.
Right. Urist, seeing Hermes struggling, will attempt to cleave hit. I mean, well, you're not struggling, but you're taking some hits, right? You're getting stabbed.
You're right.
I don't want you to be stabbed. You're obviously this is a very volatile battle going on, so I'm going to step in and try to help relieve that tension.
Appreciated.
With the warhammer to the back of this man's head.
Crack.
Well, 12 do
A
it?
12 does not do it.
All right.
He as he's like turning and fighting, like parries Rhea and then turns and knocks your warhammer aside.
This guy's
All
good.
right.
If only
That's
he
all I
could
got.
knock my hands aside, then he'd be looking a lot better.
The devil flying in the air with you, Hermes, is going to attempt to stab you
Wait,
with
are you
his
talking to Percy?
Percy.
I think he was Mercy.
Percy,
Okay, I was like,
Hermes,
oh.
basically the
Percival,
same character.
Percy. Yeah.
I'll die.
Hermie,
Can't tell those two
Percy,
apart.
it's a thing. And is going to attempt to stab you with this spear. A 13?
Miss.
What about an 8?
Also miss.
Also a miss. And just sort of curses at you, and says, and then like leans in close in the air and says, "If you just returned the shield, we'd leave you alone." Dahlia, it's your turn.
Dahlia is going to cast Chaos Bolt again.
Good call.
She's gonna do Twinned again because it seemed to be beneficial to us.
I will point out that this is going to be a wild magic.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. As long as I don't actually care if Sun's okay with it, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Hopefully it actually works.
Nice.
22.
That'll hit for sure.
Okay. And I'm hitting the same 2 that I hit last time.
Okay.
For acid damage.
Acid damage. All right.
Nice.
So again, that looks like it sizzles into them, and they both kind of howl in pain. Also, roll me a 1d100, please, Dahlia.
Okay.
You fire off the chaos bolt, but at the same time, you feel like a sort of magical tremor.
36.
Roll me a d10, please, Dahlia.
What the hell?
Pretty
I'm
cool.
scared.
Roll every single kind of dice possible.
5.
5 is an odd number. Dahlia, you get 5 years younger.
Oh my gosh.
You just kind of go like a couple of wrinkles disappear and just like
No,
whoop.
wait. Off of my actual age?
Both. So Dahlia, what's your actual age?
My actual age is 21.
You're 21, but you look like you're like a 70-year-old woman, right?
Yes.
So now you look like a 65-year-old woman and you a 15-year-old.
Can I roll to see if I notice?
Is this forever?
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't there one that changes your
11.
height too?
I rolled a perception check of 11.
I don't what? Okay. I'm 15.
Yeah, you saw like her just kind of go like whoop, and like a bunch of wrinkles went away.
Dahlia, how did you do that?
Magic.
Makes sense.
All right, Hermes, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going in again.
That was
Grab him by the.
He can potentially kill me with his next swing, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend my inspiration here to get advantage on this roll. Or can I spend an inspiration after I roll? How does that work?
You spend it ahead of time. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna spend inspiration. First level. 22.
22 will do it.
Okay. Level 1, 17 damage.
And he just looks at you and says, "Return the," and his like whole head just kind of falls into liquid. And then his skull is revealed for a second as he melts and falls over onto the ground.
And then I'm gonna move over here, like here.
All
I'm
right.
kind of low. I'm not trying to like ditch you guys, but I've got healing prayer. I can heal us
Yeah,
all
no,
after
you're
the
good.
fight.
That makes sense.
Percy.
Percy is going to wind up with his staff. Be like, tell us what you want with the shield, and swing down on him. Ooh, I miss. I rolled a 7.
Yeah, he easily deflects that and just sort of goes,
Or it's like a tell us what you want, and then with the shield, he blocks that, and then with the shield is on the unarmed strike. 19.
19 hits.
Done,
Please.
baby.
Yeah, don't say it like that.
Makes me really nervous. 7 damage.
All right. So yeah, he goes as you slash into him. But again, like with your unarmed strike, you feel that it's
Yeah.
kind of not doing what you want it to do. Rhea again is stabbing at this poor man in the cart.
Oh yeah. Poor guy. Oof.
And is gonna end up dealing 4 slashing damage with one of her attacks as she swipes the sword at him, drawing a thin line of blood across one arm as he tries to parry and misses. But he is
Urist
gonna
is
strike
surprisingly
back.
useless in this fight.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of the cart. I took a blow.
Right.
A big
Just
blow.
sucks.
tanking.
She easily
true.
parries both of his attacks. Sin.
Hermes, do you require assistance?
Oh, I'm okay.
Very well. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna talk to the shield in my head and ask, what do these people want with you?
The shield echoes back and says, "These are bad people. They want to use me for evil purposes. You must kill them."
Well, I gathered that, but I was wondering if you had any details on their plans. It seems like this happens a lot to you.
They are likely part of the Hune family.
Human family. Okay. All right. So it looks like my crossbow is pretty well calibrated. I'm gonna just take another shot right at the devil in the wings, the other wing. Let's see. A 16. Oh,
The 16's not gonna do it.
okay. Barry is going to attack this person with force round attack. An 11.
An 11 will not do it. He turns and kind of like Barry goes to like stab with the wings, and he kind of kicks Barry back a little bit. Urist.
Bully.
Hold on. I'm just trying to think about something here really quick. Just a really quick check. If I grapple somebody, do my friends get advantage on it?
I think it just makes them not able to move.
I think it just makes them not able to move. I don't know if it gives you advantage.
Unless you have a feat, yeah. Like
Okay, yeah. We'll just go ahead and do Warhammer to the back of the head, as usual.
Yes.
15?
15 does not hit.
There, that's all I got.
All right.
Damn.
So at this point, the devil kind of like looks around at what's going on and looks at how wounded you guys are and looks at the one in the cart and says is actually going to back away from Percival, incurring an attack of opportunity if Percival so wishes.
Sure, yeah. Here's that. 17?
17 is
Or
not
18.
18 does not do it.
Wow.
Damn.
Yep. And he knocks your quarterstaff away and says, "Fine, I'll find you at some other point." And he chants some arcane words and snaps his fingers, and he disappears.
See you in hell.
And it's just this guy left?
Just that guy left.
Oh. Poor dude. Let's
Yeah.
kill him.
Employers never look out for their employees.
Dahlia, your turn.
Oh, okay. There's so
Good
many.
point, Sam.
I guess I.
Dahlia, give me your 15-year-old voice if you could.
What?
But I'm 67.
Oh yeah.
I'm not 15.
You're so much more spry now.
Oh yeah, and slightly shorter, but not really.
It's like a half an
Okay,
inch. It's
I
barely
put my
noticeable.
hands up and I go pew pew, and I cast firebolt.
All right.
No, I don't.
A 16 does not hit, unfortunately.
And when I say pew pew, nothing comes out because
Did you-
for a moment, as a 15-year-old, I forgot how to do magic.
Did you want a
Damn.
Tides of Chaos?
Oh sure, since you're
We'll
offering.
throw it out, you know. We haven't Tides that
20.
much. That hits. That'll do
There
it.
it is.
Pew pew.
2 fire damage. Hermes.
Yep, I'm just gonna... I think he's within range. Sweet. I'll just have him make a wisdom saving throw. I'll cast Toll the Dead.
All right. You hear bells ringing across the field, and
Cool.
he fails miserably and takes 4 damage as he kind of like he's trying to parry and then is like holds up the sword to one ear and is like, "Ah!" as the bells
I'll
reach him.
reposition over here.
Percival.
All right. I'm doing a. You know in Legend of Zelda when like Link's
Nice.
his down
Yep.
lunge move?
Yep.
With the staff. Right on
Absolutely.
this dude's noggin.
I'm gonna give
here.
you advantage on this.
Sweet. I don't need it, but I'm
You
gonna
don't
take
need it, but do it anyway just in case.
A
Yep.
26 for 13 bludgeoning damage.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Maximum damage.
Nice.
what we call
That
that.
hits. He's still alive, but he is like his head is bleeding. There's a dent in his skull. He is trying to stay standing.
Hey, like, give up, man. You're alone and stuff.
Yeah, does he give up?
No, he does not.
Very persuasive.
Okay. Well, I mean,
All right,
hey.
well then he's getting one of these. I missed probably.
12
Well,
does not
I'm
hit.
sure- Okay. All right.
Rhea goes in for the kill.
Oh, I guess I have to land after my. Forgot to actually move into position to do my cool move. I'm over here now.
Rhea misses on the first one, but then rides around and rides back on the second, taking an attack of opportunity, which misses her, and she runs him through, and he falls to the ground,
Sweet.
dead.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna do something really quick before we... I'm just gonna cast Prayer of Healing and heal everybody for 12 points.
Very nice.
I feel extra good.
Well, I wasn't feeling good, so... Okay.
Well, it appears our travels are known to parties other than the ones who sent us here.
I'm sad.
We must be on our guard.
Dahlia said that, not Waffles.
Yeah.
Dahlia,
Why
something
you
wrong?
sad,
Are you
Dahlia?
okay?
No, it's fine.
So
I'm
I'm
having an existential crisis.
so if we were
Anyway,
being like watched by people from Baldur's Gate, like trying to enforce us going there, why didn't anybody come help us?
I'm thinking the people watching us are bad.
So let's leave. There's got to be another city. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
All right. Well, I need to find my money and my bakery, and it's in hell. So
Oh,
I can't.
I'm gonna ask the shield if it
TheKoolEagle's
senses
muted.
anybody watching us.
The
Hermes, do
shield.
you really want to like tarnish your name, the truth name? Because that's what's gonna happen if you run away from this.
I'm a lawyer. My name's drugged through the dirt every single day.
The shield
I
says back
donated
to
at
you.
the temple, and they were like amazed.
Sen, the shield says back to you, I do not detect anyone nearby. You have done well.
That's good to hear.
I think she just said someone's watching us.
I
Oh.
agree. We should go to Candlekeep.
Sandwich, I healed you for
Why
12,
is that?
Percy.
Sweet. Thank you.
At this point, the shield is also
Andrew.
going. It's going to
Urist.
connect Hermes and Urist into this,
Why?
and all three of you hear the shield say, "Hello."
Um,
Hi
Hello,
again.
Shield.
I'm just gonna be like, what is this? Out loud.
It is very important that we go to Candlekeep.
Who or what is this?
Who you talking to,
Okay.
homies?
And
I'm
here,
trying
like
to figure that
seeing
out.
now that you've like spoken out loud, the shield connects everybody in
Oh,
and says, "Hello, everyone."
Hello.
oh, do you all
There's
hear
a
that?
voice.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah,
The
this is
shield.
the weird voice that was in my head when we were back in the mansion. I just
I-
figured it was a hangover thing.
This is a new weird voice I've never heard before. I'm riding my pony around, by the way.
I am in the shield.
Cool.
What
Cool.
what are you?
I am a celestial being that was trapped in the shield.
Are you Zariel?
No,
Do you
You-
function
you-
well as a shield, like
you
as
know-
an actual
do you
implement
know of them?
before?
I know who Zariel is, and yes, the shield is an enchanted artifact. I please wield me, use me.
Son, are you using that? Because I'm
Not
proficient with shields,
at the
And
moment.
he's a weakling.
and I could use.
I
could use
yell
a
across
bit
the
of a-
field.
The,
could
the
use a
shield
bit of a
says,
buff.
"It is very important that you take me to Candlekeep."
Can you tell us why?
We're going there anyway, so let's just go.
There are people who seek to use me for the downfall of Baldur's Gate.
Like
Yep.
Thavius.
Are they at Candlekeep?
And do you think you'll be safe in Candlekeep?
I think it will help find a way to stop them. And the shield fall like no more questions that you ask. Even as you
Mhm.
ask, the shield does not respond.
Okay.
I pick these berries.
Can we like feel when like the shield is connected to us or in our minds or whatever? Like, is there
Presence.
like
it's
is that,
no,
does that go
it
away?
it
or
only
does
yeah it go like you can tell when it's talking to you and when it's listening to you. It's not like spying on you
that-
telepathically.
Mm.
And Dahlia, give me a nature check.
Okay. Maybe.
But then in general, like Rhea like looks at the rest of you and says, I don't trust it.
Oh, you heard it too, Rhea.
Yes.
Well, look, I'm not one to go around just trusting any magical artifact that speaks to my head, but were we not already headed to Candlekeep ourselves?
This is true. We should
Yeah.
just be wary. The Thavius
I
was
agree.
looking at it.
50.
I think that's fair.
I figure, like, we're fucked, right? So
Is
What?
Hermes out of spell
Hermes is
slots?
Hermes is just tired, man. He didn't
I'm-
sleep well last night. He was playing pipes and shit.
He's
He's like,
like,
we're all
oh
gonna-
my god, there's a lot of rats here.
he's like,
Yeah, where are those rats?
where are what rats?
All the rats that were here.
Oh, I'm sure they went home. I don't know. We're fucked anyway. I'll just do whatever you guys want to do.
I'll say this: we know that the Van Thampas and Thavius, if that was him, were attempting to use the shield for some nefarious purpose. So at the very least, we should be careful about letting it fall into anyone's hands.
Mm.
Anyone that we can't trust.
I
It's the truth.
agree.
Would you like to wield it?
I mean, the son has it, and I'm not gonna just take it from him. It's not mine. It
Here,
belongs to
Hermes-
nobody. It is an
It's
intelligent
not
being, right?
Sen's either.
Right, but
Hermes-
he's got it. I'm not gonna just take it.
Hermes, are you able to cast spells while wielding the shield?
I'm wielding a shield right now.
Oh,
Yes, you
I've
can.
been wielding a
Then,
shield this whole time.
Damn, he just really insulted your shield. He's like, oh, that's a shield? That's what you call that thing?
I didn't notice it.
It's
My
more. It probably.
apologies.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably more like a buckler, right? Just like a little.
A belt buckle? Yes, that's about what
Like,
it looks like.
Holy shit.
You just
In
wrapped
any
it around your neck.
Burn.
Yeah,
I gotta
in any
make sure not to
case,
heal you next time.
here. And I hold it out to you and give it over. So I no longer have the Shield of the Hidden Lord.
All right.
I has berries.
Okay. What's this? Can you just send me like a stat block?
I'll send it to you, but in general, like you study it over as you guys travel a little
I can just
bit.
cast identify. I've got first
Um,
level spell slots left.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell you all about it. But so you know you have this, and then over the next few days, as you guys travel toward Candlekeep, the weather on the coastway has gradually worsened. Dark clouds. I'm sorry. Yes.
My berries.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Dahlia. You
Shield of
did.
Hidden
You've got a
Lord.
handful of blueberries.
Ooh,
delicious.
blueberries.
Dark clouds release heavy rain until the road runs thick with mud, yet you trudge on, passing by friendly merchant caravans heading north. On the morning of the 5th day, the rain subsides, but the dark clouds remain. Ahead, you see a path branch from the wider road heading to the sea. A raven perches solemnly on a leaning post bearing two signs that point like arms toward the west. One says, "The Way of the Lion," the other says, "Candlekeep." As you travel and follow these paths, the afternoon sun shines through the clouds to illuminate the gray walls and pale spires of a time-worn fortress that stands majestically atop a rocky promontory overlooking the sea. The trail leads straight toward it. And you see ahead of you what I will now put here, Candlekeep on the horizon. And that is where we are going to end our session for the day. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you, players, for joining me. We will be back next week with more Rock, Paper, Critical Failure.
You usually have more build-up.
I'm
before you
sorry.
get to it.
I thought we'd go right into it. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Please, if you can, subscribe to the YouTube, the podcast, all that fun stuff. It's all down below. If you already are, we thank you so much for your support. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, followers. Thank you, everybody who is just tuning in. We will see you next week. Good night, Internet.
Good
night.
night.